Welcome to the Bird Gang Nation Sports Media Show, repping the greatest team of all time. Let's go! Bird Gang 31, he be the host with the most. We going deep, burning teams. They ain't nothing but toast. It's in your rest there. Sirianni put me in coach, running like Miles Sanders till I bump my head on the post. Touchdown! Yeah, that's coming. Devontae's crazy route running. Jalen hurting them, throwing lasers to Rager, young gunning. Come on! On the D side, we ride, sack him with Fletcher, lay him out on the stretcher. No one can protect you. Watch Darius slay him, shutting down your routes. Come on! In my green John, eating Philly cheesesteaks. Put up your cups, wings up, if you can relate. Tailgating at the link like Gans to Stride. To the Bird Gang Nation, that's worldwide. On Sundays, catch the pre and post game. Mondays is Birds on Broad Street with Philly Notion and Cool Cat, the man in motion. And Wednesdays, the midweek special got you open with JC from Eagles Talk, hitting like B-Dog, baby.
Welcome to another episode of Late Night with BG. I'm your host, BirDGang31. Make sure you guys hit that like on the way in. How's all the nation doing today, man? I am excited. Man. The Eagles got James Bradberry. Everybody knows it. You know, I wish I was off today. I could have, dropped videos earlier, went live earlier. But thanks for coming out with me tonight. Let's talk about it, guys. Let's talk about this team in general. You know what I'm saying? Like, this team is amazing right now. But we definitely going to get into it. Make sure you guys are hitting that like on the way in and subscribe if you are a new viewer. Let's see who's in the building already. We got some people up in here. Shout out to everybody up in here. You know, I got the link, too. I got the link up top. This is a call-in show. So any of you guys want to come in, let's talk about these birds. The link is posted up top. And let's get it. How we doing today? Jinx Wolf in the building. We got Jadis. The nephews are both in here. Coach Dante, how you doing? Quest the Grace in the building. How's everybody doing tonight? Drew Johnson, thanks for stopping by, guys. You're going to need to go through all these Eagles songs. There's so many. Who did your songs, BG? That song right there was Kevin Estes. You know, he's a rapper out in Philly. He did that song. But, for the most part, all of our network shows, Cool Cat Connors, man. Cool Cat drops them like it's hot, man. He drops them like it's hot. But much love to you, my guy. It's Miss Bird Gang. What's up, everyone? All this to get swept by the Cowboys. What's up, Samuel? I bet you do think that. Oh, we got somebody already in here. What's up? It's my Big Play Slay in the building. What's up, Slay?
Damn, the camera angle. You gotta put your little back.
We gotta change that.
Yeah. All right, that's so much better. What's good, bro?
I'm good, man. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Tell me about it. First reaction, baby. Bradberry, how you feeling about it?
Yeah, James Bradberry to the Eagles. I'm happy about it. I'm not like overly like gonna go to the moon and say we're going to the Super Bowl and all that, but
I got you there, Slay. I got you there. I'm
not gonna spoil the move though. Like, I think it's a good move. I think he's a good too. He did get beat here and there last year, but I feel like they put him out of position, and the defensive coordinator, like, he misused him in a way last year. But 2020, he was good. He was a good one.
He was a
But
Pro Bowler in 2020.
yeah, he's more of a 2, to be honest. He's a good scheme fit, and I feel like the scheme that we run, press zone, that's gonna fit him so much more.
Facts. Facts, man. I was excited. I was at work and I was like, man, it dropped. Just clocked in. I was mad as hell. But at the end of the day, like I said, we were a 13-win team without the second corner. You know what I'm saying? But now that we got the second corner, now that we got James Bradberry, like I said, I'm not really big on him being our lead corner, but being a number 2 definitely, it would definitely upgrade this defense, man. What kind of impact do you think he's gonna make?
I think he's gonna make a good impact with like switching the scheme up in a way. Like it's gonna make it more diverse. I think it's gonna help our younger guys out, to be honest. It's gonna add more competition and stuff like that. But as far as like the young guys like McPherson and Tay Gowan, it's gonna give them more time to just learn and keep on learning behind 2 like vets. One is like really good, and then you got another one that's just behind a couple other guys. And now you got Bradberry. So I'm happy about this move. I don't think it's gonna be like a big upgrade, but it's gonna be better than Steven Nelson, to be honest. I think he's better than Nelson. So you add production, it's gonna help you.
So before Bradberry, what were you saying the Eagles were going to be this year? And all the great moves that Howie made this offseason.
Yeah.
But before Bradberry, when we still need that number 2 corner, when we still need the safety like we do, what did you have when you seen that schedule release?
10 to 11 wins.
Now that Bradberry's on the team, did they move it at all?
I'm gonna stay at 10 to 11 wins. I think it's gonna be 11 to 10. Yeah.
11 wins. All right. Before Bradberry, I was 13-4. And I will stay 13-4. I really want to go 14-3 now.
Hey, bro, that's your decision, bro. That's your opinion, bro.
Let's go 14-3 with this. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go 17. Why can't we go 17?
Well, you always know Slate it's 17-0 until proven otherwise once the season starts. But when I have to give you what I think, because I've done 2 schedule shows, right? And I had to really try to find losses for real. Like the way the schedule shaped up with the teams we play, I really feel like there's not I said it last year too, even though we got beat to a lot of those teams that were supposed to beat us. But man, I really don't think either one of these teams can just come out and just smack us around, and just be like, okay.
No, it's not that.
I think we can beat every single team on our schedule. Is it possible to go 17-0? Of course it is. But just like any other team every other year, it's not, the likely thing to happen, but 17-0 until proven otherwise come game 1. But I can say 14-3 because there's 3. If you say 3 losses this year, and this is everything going right. Sirianni taking the next step, Gannon taking the next step, Jalen Hurts taking the next step. If those 3 components take the next step in their progression and their side of their career, I do believe that the Eagles can be a top team in the NFL. No more talking to NFC East. That's a wrap. I don't care what any Cowboy person say. I don't care what any Giant person say. I don't care what any Commander person say. NFC East championship, that's a wrap. Now, how far, how developed can this team be to push for a contender to be a world champions next year? Do you think they have any shot at being a world champs next year?
I feel like next year, we still have to see because this year I'm just gonna play it out and see how Hurts does. If he's not the guy, then we already have a team kind of built for the other quarterback. Which, if it's not Hurts, I hope it's CJ Stroud. But I'm praying and rooting for Hurts because I don't want to have to bank on another quarterback. I'm just tired of that. So I feel like right now what we're missing is just having that franchise guy and someone we can rely on. And I think that could be Hurts, but we have to see if
you're still thinking about it, Slee.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't know, bro. He has the talent, but
did Howie not just show you and prove to all the rest of Eagles Nation that Howie is behind this guy? Everybody in the beginning of the offseason was saying the team don't believe in him. The team don't believe in him. The team don't. He's done everything possible this is like GM of the year type moves this offseason. To show that he is back in his quarterback. The Eagles will be a dominating team this year.
Hurts has
They're
to
like,
prove it.
name a weakness, my guy.
No,
Name a
Hurts,
weakness.
his deep ball
Safety.
accuracy.
Okay,
No,
safety.
his deep ball accuracy. His deep ball accuracy. I got that one. Like, he has to prove it to me. I'm not just gonna hand it to him. Like, I like Hurts. I think he could be the guy for the future, but I don't know. It's up in the air.
Let me just help you out, Slay. Hurts is that dude, and he's about to ball out. Everybody thinks it puts more pressure on Hurts right now, but I just like to let everybody know it puts less pressure on Hurts. He got more people that he's down with, playing with, that he's familiar with to help him in the States. Fact is, nobody's seen Hurts pass, 2 years. I mean, after his first year, on any level. What up, Connors?
I will be right back. Hold up. I got you.
Yep,
All right.
Go ahead, Slay. Yep, I just closed the VIP lounge. If y'all haven't saw, so I just left my VIP lounge. It's closed until it's open. So I decided leave the VIP lounge, put the keys underneath the mat, and come see my brother.
Heck yeah, man! Thanks for stopping by, my guy.
No problem.
I haven't done one of these shows, man. I feel bad. Sorry for that. I've been doing a lot of collabs. I haven't really been doing this one-on-one thing. I've been missing you guys, so I said tonight I was gonna come back out here and do it with you guys. So
no
yeah,
problem.
how do you feel? Let everybody know,
thing.
Cat. You know what I'm saying? Cause we already know about Jalen freaking Hurts.
Look at the
shirt. With James Bradley. Let them know how you feel about the defense and James Bradley today.
Yeah, I already talked about it, but let me let y'all know I love the move. I really love the move now. Again, Jonathan Gannon got a lot of work to do. He does, because you got James Bradberry, you got Asai Reddick, Kaiser White, you got Jordan Davis, N'Kobe Dean, you got Josh Sweat, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. You got all the pieces. You cannot mess this up. It's the same thing with Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. What's up, Grand Zerd? I just did the VIP's lounge, y'all, so it's closed until I'm ready to reopen it. Thanks for Mitch and Cole and Big Play Slate for coming in. If y'all wanted the VIP lounge, I'll open it up when I get time. I gotta figure out when, because after we're done this, and after the Eagles Cowboys roundtable with me, Nosha Gang, BIRDGANG31, Trick or Treat, Mitch, Cole, Cowboy, Boys for Life, and Boss Cowboy, there's going to be a whole lot of call-ins because it's going to be quiet until preseason. So it's going to be quiet. So there'll be enough time for you guys to come in as well. But as for the defense, what's up, Mr. BIRDGANG? Salute to the missus. Salute to the Prince. Let's get her some subscribers too. Like I'll be like wifey. Let's get her some subscribers too. What's up, sis? Defense, I love the move. I just want Jonathan Gannon to wake up, look at the pieces. The same thing as Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni. You got pieces. Use them. You got dominant pieces for your defense. You cannot have a quarterback with your schedule go 80% completion on your head. You can't.
Yeah, man. I feel you. The pressure got shifted from Jalen Hurts to Nick and JG. That's where the pressure lies now. Howie's pressure's done. Howie, that doghouse is so far behind you right now. I didn't even know that you were in there. You starting to look like that executive of the year, Howie Roseman. You're starting to look at 17 Howie Roseman. And even better, because I really feel like this team we got today is better than that 17 team. And we had to line them guys up together. I'm telling you, we will smash them guys that won the championship in 17. For real. And they had some talented players on there. The key to this one, what really makes it more better than the others, is how he did it smartly with young players.
There you go.
That 17 year, we did it, but we had guys at the end of their career, the Holes, the Torrey Smith, the freaking, LeGarrette Blount, Ajayi, like those guys who was that long, those guys were at the tail end of their careers, but they were impact players for the team. Now we went out and how he did it again this year, but with young bulls, man. These guys are young studs. They're coming back home. A lot of local players coming back home, and they're about to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? People need to stop sleeping. If I hear one more Eagles fan don't think that we're getting over double-digit wins, they're tripping. They're tripping because we're about to explode on the league. Forget the division. We're definitely winning that. I'm talking about top 5 team in the NFL.
Exactly. Cause like I said, you know how big of a Jalen freaking Hurts guy I am. You know how much I love the guy. It's on him. I want him to succeed just like I know you want to succeed. You got 17 games to prove that you are the man. Once you win the division, you win a playoff game, you basically take control of this division and conference. Because some people are saying 17-0. Hey, if that happens, give that man the Patrick Mahomes contract. If somehow, some reason, fluky that happens, give him the Patrick Mahomes contract. But it's all on him. You got your best friend. You got Devontae Smith. You got Quez, Goddard, Miles, Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell, Nick Sirianni got to put him in the best positions to succeed. Jalen Hurts got to step his game up like I know you and me want him to do. I need that Lambo. I don't want to draft the quarterback next year, BG. I don't want to come up here and say I want one of them.
I'm not even going to talk about quarterbacks the whole year. Watch.
I know.
Unless Jalen is trash, which I highly doubt, I'm not even mentioning another quarterback the whole year. This is Hurts' team, my guy. He knows it's his team. He's been waiting for this his whole entire life. You know what I'm saying? Like, people act like this man has not waited for this opportunity. From the point of
opportunity.
He didn't even know if he was going to be the man the first year with Carson here. He didn't know. He was just coming to a new opportunity, He got a start. Had a solid year last year. Was it great? No. Was it top 6 all time for quarterbacks in terms of production? Yes. That's why I don't sleep on Jalen. That's why I'm not even worried about the guy. You can't tell me, like, how many times did you hear Jalen top this, top that, top this? But even to know that his first career year starting, he was top 6 in production, and that's passing and rushing because you got to leave it. He's young. You got to let him run the ball too. He's good at it for one, Everybody see he probably had one of the best runs of the whole year last year when he did that dip. What game was that? Was that
Lions?
Lions game, yes. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta let him do it. He's dual threat. Use him. If worst case scenario, you play him like this for 2 more years, and then he starts getting nicked up and banged up. But by then, you should already got your championships out of it. People don't realize you got to get those championships in their first 4 years. That's when you got to get it with the player. After that, the championship don't come. They get to pay too much money. The team's not being able to be built the way it is. If you had a quarterback under a rookie contract, and man, it's crazy. I can't even believe it.
Yeah, it's crazy because, like I said, I mean, I agree with you on Jalen Hurts. I just want him to succeed like I know he will. That's just me. But when it comes to this conference and this division and your schedule, it ain't going to be looking like this next year. It ain't going to be if the Eagles want to take advantage of this division and this conference, take advantage of it now because next year, the NFC ain't going to look this week. The division ain't going to look this week. Some people are going to step up next year. That's why I said take advantage of it now. You got a schedule that says more than 9 wins. You got a division that's soft as butter. Giants are trash. Washington's trash. Don't get me started on the Dallas Cowboys. They're mad. Have you seen them lately? They're mad. The only competition in the NFC is the Rams and Tom Brady. That's it. Take advantage of this. No more than 12 to 13 wins. You already know my pre-prediction because we talked about it. Birds of Broad Street, me, BG, One Trey Rock, No Game, every Monday, 7:05. You already know my pre-prediction, BG, so that's why I'm saying take advantage of it because you ain't going to get this back next year.
Yeah, I got you on here, my guy. Go ahead and do it. I was waiting for you because this day is definitely the day. On the road to victory, fly, Eagles fly. For a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, Eagles fly. Watching Eagles fly. On the road to victory. Eagles, Eagles. Let's go. Let's
Let's go.
go.
Let's
And I
go.
know September's so far away, but let's go.
116 days, B.
Woo!
116 days.
I
And look,
can't wait.
yeah.
And Drew
And what
Johnson, man, he said something good, man. He goes, "Hey, I hated the narrative during the offseason. Did we believe in Hurst? No one wanted him to play. Well, no one wanted to play with Hurst, and then we're going to draft a quarterback. Now they're singing a different tune. That's a straight fact, Drew. And I've been saying this from the jump. That's a straight fact. No one wants to play with Jalen Hurts. AJ Brown want to play with Jalen Hurts. You know,
yeah,
Bradberry want to play. Reddick, he want to play
yeah.
with Hurts.
Exactly. What's everybody
Pascal
saying?
want to play with Hurts.
Exactly. Now it's up to Jalen Hurts to be the leader, the man, the ankle breaker, history maker, game changer, man, the people, Saints daddy, Jalen freaking.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes,
what I
sir.
want this season. That's what I want this season. Let's see.
Grant said
VIP costs
VIP.
$1 per year monthly. They don't let anyone in. Well, I had it open a couple of hours ago. Where was
$100.
you?
$100. That's $100 super chat to Cool Cat to get in the VIP lounge.
Next time I'll open it up. And speaking of which, let me go check it out and make sure no street rats are in the thing. So I'll catch you guys next time. I gotta go check the VIP lounge.
All right, big guy. Hey, thanks for stopping by, my guy.
No problem. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Woo! Eagles at the top of the mountaintop. Big play Slay. You back? Are you in here? Are you not in here? All right, guys. I want to know from you guys. I'm putting in the chat. Hold on. I got to drop a poll for you guys. I want to know, now that we've made this move, do you guys believe like BIRDGANG31 and believe that the Eagles are Super Bowl contenders this year? I'm going to drop it in the chat right now. You guys let me know. Hit that like if you guys haven't hit that like. And let's see what you guys think here. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Yeah. All right, we got to drop. You all let me know. Are we Super Bowl contenders? Yes or no? I want to see this poll. We got over 20 up in here. Thanks you guys for stopping by. Make sure you guys drop in here. What do you guys believe? Are we Super Bowl contenders? He said, Drew Johnson says 17-0. Howie statue will be put up. Facts. We win a Super Bowl this year. I promise you. They put a Howie Roseman statue out in front of the link. And maybe a Jalen Hurts with Howie. How they did, Nick and Dougie P. We're gonna do Howie and Jalen Hurts. Watch. What up, Lucas? How you been, my guy? 25 likes. Yeah, we're up there. Let's try to get this video to 50 likes. We're at 31 likes. Let's try to keep it going tonight. Cowboys, the underdog. Oh, we got a cowboy in here. He said the Cowboys are the underdogs. Hey, Cole, that's why I like you, my guy. You keep it real. You keep it 100. Because now that does change the narrative. The Cowboys are the underdogs in the division unless they make some more moves. They definitely are the underdogs. So I'm glad you know it. Because I've been saying this the whole time. Y'all always the underdogs to the Birds. But that move definitely put a stamp on it. What up, South Tex? He said, "What up, fellas? Can't wait till the season start." Facts, man. I wish it was September tomorrow. I wish it was September tomorrow. You know, so we can watch game one. I ain't care about the preseason. I don't care about training camp. I don't care about none of that. I just want everybody to stay healthy this offseason. And let's get into this season fully healthy. Game one. Because sky's the limit for the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see what else we got up in here. Here you go. Man, the best man wins. Cowboys got the dog mask on. Oh, y'all got dog masks? Y'all went to Lane. I went over to Lane Johnson's house and got the dog mask. Hey, guys, can we use it this year? That's what's up. That's y'all going to need some motivation. Because I'm telling you, this team is going to be unstoppable this year. I'm saying top 5 offense, top 5 defense, guaranteed. You know, play the lowest I want to see this team make it to is the divisional championship. Period. That's how far I think this team right now can make it. The divisional championships. Anything under that is a bust. You know, we put too much together this year. Howie did an amazing job. If you guys seen the thumbnail, I put Howie Roseman with a wizard hat on and a trophy on top of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he did this offseason. You know, people forget Howie heard all the haters. You know what I'm saying? The haters was hating on Howie tough. And you start hearing them talk about it more and more in his press conferences. And I told everybody, the fact that Laurie re-signed Howie before the draft even started, Howie had a plan. You know? Howie had a plan. During all that time, people didn't believe Howie liked Jalen, how he wanted Jalen, how the team was going to do. You know, we don't get linebackers. We don't, all that stuff. I knew Howie had a plan. And he has executed to the fullest. You could only say one position right now that the Eagles, you know, aren't good in. You know, only one. And that's safety. You know, and I love Harris. And I really think Epps, Kayvon, they can do their thing there. But if Howie really want to make a splash, go ahead and get a Bates. Bring Bates in here. You know, that shows everybody. Championship this year. That's what we're doing. We're going to go get another one of these, baby. Another one of these. This year. Go get Bates. You know? Oh, the nephew's in the building. Jinx Wolf in the house. How you doing, my guy?
Hey man, I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's a Fly Eagles fly day today for me. But what about you?
Hey, facts. This team is about to be crazy this year, yo. Like, I don't know, like this team is about to be like top 5 in defense, top 5 offense, all that. Like, there's no reason why we should be above top 5. There's no excuse this year. I feel
Facts.
like this year is a Super Bowl year. I have a good feeling about this year, yo. Like a real good feeling. Like this year, we
What
should
up,
at
my
least make
guy
the Super
Joe?
Bowl.
In the building. Cali Love. Yeah, I agree with you. He said too many weapons. Jalen won't flop. So many ways for him to get out of trouble. Check down, throw on a move, throw on time. You know, barring injuries, Eagles come in first place in NFC East. Facts, Joe. Facts. And I really, like I said earlier, this took a lot of pressure off Jalen Hurts, this team to how it constructed, you know, and knowing that we're 3 months away, 4 months away, we can still get better. We can still get better. I don't think they're done. It's too, you know,
Um,
we never see the Eagles do all this so soon. You know what I'm saying? With all this time left. Plus, you know how we like to will and deal the first couple of weeks of the season before the trading deadline. It ain't over yet, guys. It ain't over. So I know all the division rivals and all these other teams like, woo, the Eagles came up. Don't think it's done now. I'm telling you, I think he still got some more. I know we're low on money, but you know how we know how to make that money work. So be on the lookout, man. Jinx, how many wins we getting this year?
I had at least a 13 and 4 or 14 and 3. Yeah, it has to be
Is
one
it,
of those.
what'd you say? I can't hear you. You're kind of low there, buddy. Let me see. Let me see if I can change your volume.
14 and 3.
14-3. I like it, Jinx. I just upped mine from 13-4 to 14-3 after the Bradberry trade.
Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. 14
Key
and
in the building. What's up, Key? How you doing tonight? Thanks for stopping by. We definitely need to link up on a collab here soon. I know we've been talking about it. Let's get it done.
like
Quez
our
Gray said
team
most definitely
gonna
it's
be
all up to Hurts. Play it through. Yeah.
our
I'll play it out.
offense is about to be unstoppable. Like
Right?
it really
Do you
should be
believe?
unstoppable.
Because, Jinx, you know what? You were making me mad at the end of last year, too. Because you jumped off the Hurts ship for a little bit. You know? You were on the life raft in the ocean, right next to the boat. But you weren't on the boat no more. How you feeling? How you feeling, Jinx? I need you to be confident this year. Either Hurts season or we need to draft a quarterback.
Right now, I'm hurt the season. I mean, that's our quarterback, and I feel like he gonna take us somewhere.
Yeah,
So
Hurts definitely taking us somewhere. Another one of these. I'm telling you guys, it's that special. I was saying this at the beginning of the year when I first started. Y'all remember? I just started this year. I was saying at the beginning. I go, you know what? It's going to kind of be like the 17, like in 16 when Carson first got there. You know, he was alright. You know what I'm saying? He did good, but he's alright. You know, the team was alright. Well, we won 7 games that year, so we alright. You know, we seen inspiration through Carson Wentz, and we figure he's going to develop into a better quarterback, play a lot better, which he did in 17 before he got hurt. But then 17, we won that ball. And I feel like that's how it was. Yeah, last year was a learning year for the Philadelphia Eagles. You know, Sirianni had to learn how to be a head coach and offensive coordinator. You know, Steichen had to learn how to play calls and how he was going to use the weapons that the Eagles had. You know, JG had to learn how he was going to play defense with the players he had. Everybody was young. Our offense was like one of the youngest offenses in the league. You know, our defense had some bets on it. But we had to really check and see what we were going to do. And I think they figured that out towards the end of the season. Our team was still too young to make any kind of moves in the playoffs, but the fact that we made the playoffs was ecstatic. Awesome. Amazing. Like all that newness, and you still make the playoffs. What people really expect to happen this year with the Eagles? For real, for real. You know, what do people really expect to happen? What up, Cole?
What up, man?
How you doing, my guy?
Hey, just dropping in, man. Just dropping in. I
So
ain't gonna
how you
hate,
like
bro.
how you like the Bradberry pick, my guy?
Hey, it was. I knew y'all were gonna get him. The way how the talk was, I knew it was only a matter of time. But hey, it was a good, solid pickup for y'all. I ain't gonna hate. Now, for my Cowboys personally, I was like, we really didn't need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wasn't sold on them personally, but
Y'all have Brown though, right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all good.
Yeah. I mean, as far as the cornerback position, I was like, hey, he'll be a better scheme for y'all, a scheme fit for y'all than he would for us. But hey, one thing I can't hate. See, as Cowboy fans, we gonna hate because the moves that y'all are making, that your GM is making, is something that we want our GM to do. So since we seeing y'all make these moves, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash, I'm just gonna be real.
Like it.
A lot of us gonna be, hate. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna give y'all the benefit of okay, y'all doing y'all thing. But I do have to say this: these players still gotta play. You know what I'm saying? They still gotta hit that field. And with this being a young team, I can see y'all in the beginning half of the season having those growing pains, but eventually gelling in between the end of the season and then making a run. So we would, and that's how I want it, man. I want it to be competitive between all the teams in the division. I hope the Giants and the Washington Commodores, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and surprise us. I mean, just imagine, look at how the NFC West was. You know what I'm saying? They was like battling out. Shoot, about three of those teams was in the playoffs. That's how I want us to be, because that's how we used to be back in the, what I'm saying, the 80s and 90s. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So
That's what I say. It always goes up and down. We are the NFC leads.
yeah,
We're kind of even starting to work our way out of it. I really hope the whole division has a good year. Like obviously, I want
yeah,
the Eagles to be number one, but I want some more respect Because like the little brothers,
Yeah,
like, yeah, we pick on each other, but
yeah,
we don't like other people picking on us. You know what I'm saying? Like
exactly.
calling
Here,
us, talking smack to us. Like we are the only division where all of us got rings on our fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like we
right,
all balling with rings on our
exactly,
fingers. You know, so
exactly.
the rest of the league, they need to calm down with the NFC league stuff. I do believe, I will say, I do believe that, I can say that we all have winning record this year.
Yeah, yeah. I
Whether it's
mean, hey,
500, like one game over 500 or not, but I
yeah,
do believe that we all have over a 500 record this year.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it could be completely possible, man. I mean, the way how the playoff setup is. I mean, three teams can get in this thing. We don't know. We don't know what most of these teams in the NFC gonna do. It's very unpredictable. We don't know if the Cardinals will take a step back. We don't know what you know what I'm saying.
He's a go
I'm
Cowboy,
just
loves
I'm
talking Eagles.
you know what I'm saying. Hey, I love to talk about my enemies. Yep. But yeah, we don't know what all these other teams gonna do. So we'll see. Nobody had y'all going to the playoffs last year, and y'all got in. You know what I'm saying. So
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy how an NFL season can be.
Yo, that what up, Fresh? How you doing, my guy? We need to link up, my guy. Let's do it.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, man. And I hear a lot of the narrative now. It's like, oh, the Eagles talking like dream team years. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
The Eagles talking dream team. I was like, do you not know that that was a backup quarterback that said that? And the
yeah, yeah.
players that we got on that year was not no dream team players. Like I
It was
thought it was
funny
little,
though, man.
it's funny as hell. But I thought it was funny that he had the nerve to fix his mouth to say dream team, and he wasn't even starting.
Yeah,
You know
but
what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
think.
So it's like this team, like the difference on this team is, like you said, you like young players. It's gonna take a minute for everybody to gel, but I feel like it's a little different. You know why?
What's up?
Because the talent that we added are young veterans, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like you look at a guy like AJ Brown, three
Yeah,
years, 3,000 yards, 24. That is a veteran receiver. He's a
yeah,
Pro Bowler already. He's established. He's a plug and play guy.
yeah,
Reddick, last couple years, 23 sacks. You know what I'm saying? That is a plug and play guy.
yeah.
He's
It
young.
is.
He's coming back home. He got family ties here, in the area and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's an explosive player. The difference is we're bringing a lot of people that either A are from the area or B, you know, they're just explosive players. Like the young guys we got from Georgia. Jordan Davis is a monster. Nobody even
He is.
knows how good this guy's gonna be. Like I'm huge on Jordan Davis. After watching his combine and watching him on tape, man, that boy is a beast. You
Yeah,
can't teach 6'8", 345 pounds, my guy. You
yeah,
can't teach that. That is a grown man, period. You know
yeah.
what
I'm
I'm saying?
looking
Like,
forward to seeing how they gel. I'm looking forward to seeing my bad. I'm looking forward to seeing how they gel in on defensive line. How Jonathan Gannon will scheme for him. Of course he's not gonna keep him on the field. The whole entire time. But hey,
oh
y'all still
no.
got. You know what I'm
We
saying?
have a
Y'all got
lot
a
of
rotation.
defensive linemen, and that's what really makes us deep, man.
Yeah,
Our
yeah,
we're too deep
yeah,
with guys that can start on other people's teams. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like straight up, too deep.
And as a football fan, because I'm gonna take the Cowboy, as a football fan, a defensive guy, I want to see how, what I'm saying, y'all scheme defensively. I want to see what Jonathan Gannon gonna do because last year, I mean, he did, what I'm saying, have his issues with blitzing quarterbacks, especially, what I'm saying, like the Tom Brady's, what I'm saying, the Justin Herbert, he was going too easy on them. He wasn't being aggressive. I want to see what he gonna do this time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, appreciate it. But yeah,
Right?
yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how y'all gel defensively, and I want to see what Dean can bring to the table as well. That's one thing I'm really gonna keep my eye on.
And see what I do is like I look at it like this, JG was his first year
Yeah,
defensive coordinator. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
he
yeah,
he
yeah,
struggled. He did he mildly struggled. He cost us some games last year. You
yeah,
know, he let some young guys put some big numbers on. He got scared when he went against great coaches or great quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at our games, man, any team that had a good coach or a good quarterback, JG folded.
yeah,
But that's just the first year jitters. You know what I'm saying? Like giving too much respect to these other coaches. You are on the Eagles now, my guy.
yeah,
Like you got to go dominate, earn your paycheck. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Make your stamp yourself. And I said it last year. If we had three linebackers that were good, our defense wouldn't have looked so bad. I kept
yeah,
telling people all last year, JG came from Vikings that had Kendricks, Barr, playing at
Yeah.
high levels. Plus, they had Wilson and whatever other backup that they had coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like, those were legit linebackers to help everything gel. The linebackers helped the front end and the back end. A lot of time
Right.
our pressure got there. We didn't get the sack, but they got there. But when the quarterback just dropped back 2 seconds, boom, and hit a slant or hit a tight end pop or hit something like that because your linebackers are trash. Everybody want to give credit to TJ Edwards. TJ Edwards is trash.
Yeah.
Straight up. You put
He is,
TJ
man.
Edwards on the list of starting linebackers in the NFL. He is towards the bottom.
Yeah.
But he was good on our
Wait,
team
he's still on your team?
because we cut Wilson
Okay.
and then Singleton was getting tore up too. So he was the only one coming in making hits, making tackles. I'm not hating on the guy. Like, all NFL players are good enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're all got talent. But he is not a starting caliber linebacker. I think where he's going to be coming in as a rotational piece, now you're talking.
Right.
Now you're playing his game. Coming in every now and then, making a play, getting about. Davion Taylor, same way. Boom. Because I really want Dean to take hold, a strong hold of that middle
Yeah.
linebacker spot. It's his
I'm
time.
keeping my eyes
It's his
on him.
chance. He got the biggest chip on his shoulder right now. I think
Yeah.
we're going to see explosive Nakobe Dean coming out this year, the first year off the jump. And I'm talking about impact. On
Yeah.
Twitter and everywhere else, they're having a big argument about, Parsons and Dean. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were
Yeah,
saying,
but
like,
that's something LB
they're
want
like,
to hear.
look, they're saying, I think someone said Dean's gonna be a better linebacker than Parsons.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
of course
LB
all
doing
the
the same.
Cowboys got stirred up. They got stirred up. Whoa, 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 whoa! Michael Parsons almost defensive player of the year. Blah, blah, blah. But what they didn't realize was one thing: Nakobe Dean can be a better linebacker than Michael Parsons. Michael
Hey,
Parsons is more like a Reddick.
this
You
is
know
the
what I'm
thing
saying?
about
Like,
Michael
he's a
Parsons.
pass rushing
Yeah.
linebacker. He's not a middle linebacker, Mike linebacker, captain your defense. He's a Reddick type guy, and we got one of them. We got Reddick. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
His,
Parsons a little bit different than Reddick because of his speed. You know what I'm saying? It been situations where they put Parsons, and cornerback lining up with receivers. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't get burnt. He deflected a lot of passes that caused him to interceptions too. So I mean, he has that. You know what I'm saying? Special talent. The whole thing that LB, Lil Brunson, he threw out that wrench and that monkey wrench and threw it out there about the Parsons and Dean thing, but um one thing I can say is Dean hasn't played yet, so we don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's a fair argument for him to say
but you
because
said that
Parsons,
when Parsons got drafted, you knew he was going to be a beast. Everybody knew it,
yeah, everybody knew that.
and everybody know
Parsons
Dean
would
was
be it.
going to be. Was he not talked about to be a first round draft pick all the way
Yeah,
up to draft day?
yeah. So that's
What
what
did
I'm
he
saying.
not win the reward for the best linebacker in college football? Did he not play on one of the best college defenses ever to play college football?
Yeah, but
Was he
hey,
not the
Jalen,
captain?
Jalen Smith won that award too, man. So we can't use that award. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Smith won that award
But
too.
was Jalen Smith on one of the best defenses of all time?
Nah, he wasn't. He
Exactly.
wasn't. He
That's the
wasn't.
difference. There's always caveats, man. You
Yeah,
gotta look at them.
yeah,
And the fact, like I said, back to that is, like I said, Parsons is gonna be a good player. But until him being like a dual guy, like that's why you can't say like a Reddick's the top, like the best linebacker in the league because they're playing like two positions. They're tweeners. You know what I'm saying? They're playing in linebackers. When you talk about the best linebacker, it's always the middle linebacker, the main guy. You know what I'm saying? Yes, he
yeah,
blitzes. Yes, he gets to the quarterback when he needs to on blitzes and whatnot. But he's the captain of that defense. He's controlling everything. You watch his skills in terms of dissecting plays and being able to go hit the play right, boom, be there right when they hike the ball. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff that I think that he can be bigger. Because I think you guys would do a disservice to your defense if you stop, pass rusher Michael Parsons. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? You
And
know?
they tried that whole thing with Parsons as far as having him be the play caller, what I'm saying, the leader of the defense. And it didn't it was too much for him to do because they wanted him to do a lot. So they changed, what I'm saying, the play calling to J. Ron Curse, our safety. So just to
Mm-hmm.
let Parsons go free. So you do have a point as far as if if Dean can handle being the leader, the quarterback of that defense, and calling plays and being productive, you know what I'm saying? That's a big shoe to fill, especially as a rookie. So we'll see, man. You know.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna see about it. And then like the extra added incentives to that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like he is
Yeah.
that guy. And this you don't understand. I think this guy's about the wreck shop. Just because everybody until the day, like the day you think your dream date's coming, you know what I'm saying? You're sitting there, at the dance, in your nice tux, waiting for the girl to
Yeah.
pull up in that limo, you know what I'm saying? You ready to go. And boom, you stuck there.
Yeah.
Not just the
Yeah.
first day. To the second day, my guy. And not only this, see, I think it would have been different if they didn't select so many linebackers before him.
Yeah.
Linebackers were coming off the board.
They were getting them out there, man. I was
You
shocked. I was like, man, is that injury that bad? And when y'all got him, you know what I'm saying? He's talking about, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do, rookie, mini count. I mean, as far as the mini count thing, that doesn't say much because they not hitting. But I'm
know?
like, well, at least he getting out there, and I mean, he ain't talking about seeing any doctors, no doctors out. So hey, that probably was just, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm ready, man. I am so ready
Oh yeah,
for training camp, man.
it's
See
gonna be
that's
nice.
yeah, yeah, y'all do training camp with the Dolphins, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's gonna be nice
that'd be
because
nice too. Go see
yeah,
Waddle and them boys.
y'all
Like
gonna have
they
them
got a legit receiving core over there
yeah,
too.
Tyreek Hill, y'all gonna
You know what I'm saying? Like it made me talk about it. I was like, do the Eagles have the best receiving core?
hey, I mean y'all can
Is
I
that the
mean it
trio?
yeah,
You
I
know,
mean
you
y'all
look at
have y'all
AJ
got
Brown.
Quez Watkins, AJ Brown, and Devontae Smith. Hey, I mean you never know, man.
You look
Like,
at AJ, right? 24
yeah,
years old,
yeah,
top five receiver.
yeah,
Some people got him six, the top five receiver. I think he's top five receiver, and that's like trending up. Because you're 24, so you're trending up still. You're not in your
yeah.
prime of your
I'm
career
gonna leave
yet.
him in the top 10. I'm gonna
You
have him in
know,
the top 10 just to fluctuate.
okay. And then you got Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
He showed he could be a number one last year. Now you're putting him against number two cornerbacks
And he could be
because you
the
got
X factor. It could be the fact that AJ Brown probably won't even get as much action and Devontae Smith does. It depends on how
because they're gonna have to put the roll
Dean
the
do it.
coverage to AJ.
Yeah,
He's the number one bona fide guy that already been a Pro Bowler.
yeah.
Devontae ain't won no Pro Bowl yet.
And it's
But
different.
Devontae was roasting double team sometime last year and number one corners last year. So
Yeah.
think what he's about to do to number two corners all year long.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole bunch of RPO, man. Y'all gonna
It,
be on RPO a lot, especially if y'all running game is great like it was last year. I have to give you that because if you the one thing that the problem y'all had last year is y'all tried RPO in the beginning of the season. It wasn't working because he was trying to force the ball out too much. Jalen Hurts was. Instead of being consistent with the running game and fooling the defense to think that y'all running and then throw a pass out. People knew y'all were passing because he kept on passing down the field.
yeah, they knew we weren't running the ball.
Yeah,
So
that's
we
what I'm
didn't run
saying.
the ball the first
You
7
can't
games.
fool nobody
Right
with an
now.
RPO.
Yes. Like I said earlier, last year, I said it. I go, it's not that these plays are 100% trash, but if you don't run the ball, all these plays are 100% trash.
Yeah. And
Like,
that's
what are
that's
you doing?
and
How you gonna play action? You ain't ran the ball for a whole quarter.
exactly. And
Who's
that's exactly
biting?
how we were when the Cowboys, because the Cowboys was like flipped. It's like y'all flipped y'all scheme and we flipped ours. We started off running the ball and doing RP, you know what I'm saying? And then towards the end of season, like after that Broncos game, we over here, you know what I'm saying, trying to throw the ball too much instead of running the ball. And I'm like, come on, man. And then y'all start running the ball and y'all had y'all run from there.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, running the ball is a big scheme. I believe that's something y'all gonna do. Y'all
And
got
in
to,
the season, number one rushing team in the NFL.
yeah. I mean, y'all got a good offensive line. I ain't gonna give y'all too much great because
Great offensive line. You had it
y'all got
right
y'all
the
got
first
great
time. I
players. Y'all
got
got a good
great offensive
y'all got
line.
a good that's
For
great
real.
at run blocking.
Like
Y'all have a great run blocking offensive line. They
I did a
love to
show
run block.
yesterday with Notion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I
Eagles
saw,
Live
yeah.
and Lit. Check it out every Tuesday night. Got to throw that plug in there.
I'm
But
gonna give props when props is due because our offensive line has declined, But at the end of the day, I feel like they're trying to work pieces in. So I'm not gonna count them off. It's still a lot of holes that need to be filled in. But if it comes to running, like a lot of offensive linemen would rather run block than pass block.
Hmm.
Most of them like to, what I'm saying, showboat and run down the field. You know what
It's
I'm
just
saying?
two different types of linemen you
Yeah,
draft. Like
exactly.
people think it's just one type of center, it's just one type of guard, it's just one type of tackle. No, there's better players that are better pass blockers or better run blockers. When you get guys that are over 6'6",
Yeah,
6'4", 300 some pounds, those are road grinders.
exactly.
And they're the best at their position. Those are road grinders. Now they're good enough to pass block at a high level, but they are great at running the ball. And as you've seen, when we decide to use them the correct way, they stop getting hurt.
Yeah,
A and B, we start running that rock. you know.
yep.
So it is what it is. You gotta watch out. Having you on here, I want to go ahead. Let's just do a little way too early thing with you, since I know you're a Cowboys guy.
Yeah,
Let's go position by position, like I did with Philly Notion. It
yeah,
was
yeah.
different when you're doing, Eagles to Eagles. But let's go now. We got a team. Let's talk about this.
All
You
right.
know, in our division, if you want to talk about the division, we can just go 1-on-1 Eagles Cowboys. Let's
Okay.
go quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, right?
Yeah.
Dak is definitely got to get this lead right now. Do I think Jalen Hurts is a better quarterback moving forward? Yes. I'm going to say
Okay.
that. Straight
I
off the
already
top.
know. I already know.
You know me and Hurts.
Yeah.
But I will say, in terms of fair voting right now, you got to give the nod to quarterback to Dak.
Yeah.
He's put up big numbers consistently. You can't hate on that.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
Yeah. I agree. I
So,
agree.
so you guys got one. So you keep track of the Cowboys,
Yeah.
and I'll keep track of the Eagles as we go
Get
through
my
this.
paper.
Let's go running back. Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, Gainwell, and I guess cause I really think that undrafted free agent, what was his name, Brooks, is
Yeah.
going to play some football this year too. He reminds me of a bigger Miles Sanders. A little bit slower but a little bit bigger. I
You
like
like
what he
him
did
more.
on OU. Plus, he's familiar with Jay Hurts, so I imagine he probably stays around and
Yeah.
maybe fill that role of the power back role for us. So you guys got Zeke, Pollard.
Man, the third running back. Shoot, I don't even know. I do. I
You
know who
don't
we
even
got.
know,
I know who we got. I'm just saying, shoot. I don't even know if I can even add them in because we won't use them.
right?
You know what I'm saying? We don't do like the way how we do the Cowboys do the running. They'll do the 1-2 punch with Zeke and Pollard. They rarely will put in a third running back. We don't do that. But as far as like running back, you mean as far as like the best running back in the division or the best running scheme? Because that
That's a
plays a
good.
big part.
Well, let's go. Let's do both. Who do you think is the
Well,
best back in our division?
I mean, the best running backs,
Not dual.
not do it,
Who's
but
the
the running
best running
back.
back in our division?
I mean, in our division, proven is Zeke. He has more success. He did. I mean, he had a torn PCL and still ran over 1,000 yards. So, I mean, you gotta give it to him. But running scheme, I give y'all the edge because y'all run the ball better. We don't. We haven't. We stopped. So it's
Hmm.
kind of hard to fight for. I mean, as far as the best running back, I got to give it to Zeke. But running scheme, y'all got that way under wraps. So I'm gonna still
Okay.
I'm gonna still like overall give y'all the running back position.
Yes, I'm gonna give us the running backs too,
Yeah,
because Zeke is the second best running back there.
yeah,
I'm not giving none of that love no more. Zeke, ever since he got paid, man. And
yeah.
trust
And
me,
that's the thing.
I used to hate Zeke. I hated playing the
Dude,
Cowboys because of Zeke, man. Zeke used to put some work on us, you know. But
dude.
that
Ever
ain't the
since
same
Zeke,
Zeke no more.
yeah,
And
ever since he got paid,
ever since he
that
got paid,
that's when my love for Zeke, cause I man, bro, love some Zeke Elliott. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like
mhm,
that was my boy. But when he held, the thing is, I get it's a business, man. I get it, and I respect him for trying to get it. He got his money because he know how the running back market is. But at the end of the day, man, you over trying to hold out. If you're gonna hold out, at least grind, at least go hard, man. When you hold out, go out there and put it all on the table. He wasn't doing that until he was getting that what I'm saying, that back talk from fans. then he want to go ahead and get his act right whenever he failed in 2020. So, I mean, Zeke, this might be his last year with the Cowboys anyway.
Yeah. Well, you think they go ahead and start Pollard and just let Zeke come in off the bench, or you think the money says Zeke starting and Pollard's just gonna get his PT?
They probably gonna still play politics with it. You know what I'm saying? Zeke, this is his last year with his guaranteed money. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? This is also Pollard's it's Pollard's contract year. They're not gonna
Mhm.
pay Pollard no big money. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. They probably just let both of them go.
Right.
and just draft another running back. That's how they do. So we'll
Yeah,
see, man.
we definitely got the best run scheme, but like
Yeah.
you said, mostly because of the linemen, for
Yeah.
sure. And when you got a good line, I mean, you guys know about that. Emmitt Smith back in the day, he had buses to run through. That's
He
why
did.
he is the all-time leading
Yeah, he
rusher
is.
over there in the Cowboy land. But
Mhm.
so we got running back.
Yeah.
You guys got quarterbacks. So we're 1-1. Let's go to pass catchers.
All right.
Who
Wide
has
receiver.
the best pass catchers in the NFC East?
Wide receiver. So we talking about wide receiving course.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give it to y'all because I'm still ours has not been proven. Y'all's can be proven because we know what AJ Brown is. We know what Devontae Smith brings, and Quez Watkins wasn't no slouch.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta give y'all wide receiver, man. And hey, I'm just keeping it a buck, man.
Hey, I like it. I
Yeah,
like it. That's what I said. We're
I'm
gonna
keeping
be
it a buck.
100 here.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
I
it a
gotta
buck.
agree. Like I said, I think we got the best trio in the league. Just from the different types of receivers that we have. You got your big physical receiver in AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
he's already established. You got Devontae Smith, one of the best, route runners in the league already at his young age. You know what I'm saying? He can get open on a dime. Going against second cornerbacks, that's gonna be all day. You
Yeah,
know. You got Quez Watkins, like you said, it's not no slouch, a speedster. We got the speed over the top guy in Quez Watkins. That
yeah,
had 700 yards last year. Plus, everybody kept saying Jalen missed him over and over and over again. So you think that improvement of Jalen Hurts, he's gonna get the ball. Especially now, he's not going against the number 2
yeah.
cornerback no
He
more.
ain't. He ain't.
He's going against number 3 or a safety or a linebacker now. So yeah, I think he's
We'll
gonna eat.
see.
He's gonna eat
Yeah.
too.
He had a lot of breakout plays that shocked me, man. I was like, dang, man. Like when we played y'all in week 3 last year, I mean, hey, he was showing out, man. Like when everybody else was kind of, underperforming or not getting it right, he was the only wide receiver out that group that actually was doing something.
And then, we didn't even talk about Dallas Goddard.
Are
You
you
know,
talking about tight ends?
well, we're doing pass catchers in
Pass
general.
catcher? Okay.
We can talk about Dallas Goddard. I know you
Yeah.
guys got Schultz too. He's got a
Yeah.
fat contract over there. But I
Yeah.
still got, Goddard. I think Goddard's a little bit better than Schultz. You know,
I,
he's
well,
a little
that's
better.
where we're gonna split. I got Schultz better, man.
You know,
Only because Schultz was kind of with the way the scheme was, they were kind of forced to give him that underneath pass. So Goddard Goddard a baller,
us
man.
beast.
He a baller,
But
but
he
man,
has to prove himself. I think if anybody
yeah,
needs to prove himself, he's definitely still on the prove it list for me.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
last year,
I mean
especially
Schultz
after
is too, because Schultz
after
blocking sucks.
after Ertz left. You know,
Yeah,
you expected Goddard just to take off. He didn't take off. He had some dropsies.
yeah.
You know, he still
He
had
had
a
a
nice.
lot of
I'm
he had a
not gonna
lot of
hate him like
mistakes.
he's a bad tight end, but I really expected more from him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought he can do a lot better than he did last year. And I'm hoping this year, now he doesn't have Ertz at
exactly.
all for the whole season. Now he can focus on, he got paid. Ertz is gone. And come in it. You say you're top 5 tight end. I want to see it this year. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I want to see it this year. And if you have him being a top 5 tight end, I think he has top 5 potential. You add that to the arsenal. Plus, you look at a guy like Kenny Gainwell, Boston Scott. Those are great receiving running backs out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts should just be like,
And this why I expect he'll have a jump, but they have to scheme him right. You know what I'm saying? Like the scheme has to be there for him.
Richie says, J Jaw. Yes, don't forget. We have moved
Oh
J
yeah, y'all
Jaw
got him on
to
tight end.
tight end. I think he's our 4th tight end on the roster. So watch out. If we got to go deep, we're gonna break J Jaw in there. He might do some damage. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're trying to
We'll
keep
see,
him
man.
around for some reason.
Well,
But like,
wait till we get the defense, and then I'll let you know.
oh yeah, I can't wait when we get there too. But we're gonna go ahead and say Eagles got the receivers.
Okay.
So now we up 2-1.
Right.
Offensive line.
Offensive line. Of course, you know we already talked about that. I'm gonna give that to y'all. That'll be a quick one.
Boom. 3-1. 31 in the building. Let's go to defensive.
Only because there's so many holes. Now defensive line.
Now I want you to be real specific with this, okay?
Yeah.
Can't add Michael Parsons to both.
I ain't gonna ask. That's why I was trying. You know, that's why I wanted to
Keep him at
add
linebacker
in yesterday.
Keep him at defensive line. Either one. Where you going with it?
And this is the thing. I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even add Michael Parsons to a defensive line. So our defensive line, man. See, the thing about it, and you're not gonna agree. I feel like we got an edge on defensive line, man.
Wow.
I feel like we got an edge, man. I feel like we can squeeze one in on you, and I'll tell you why. So
listen,
when it comes to D tackles, I feel you. You know, Jordan Davis. We know, you know what I'm saying. He a big guy. I got Fletcher Cox. I'm working on Fletcher Cox for you, man. Because you know I played against Fletcher Cox in high school. I know his people. Yeah, I know his people, man. I've been trying to get him on, man, but he a busy guy, man. He always hunting and stuff. So I gotta go. I gotta go ahead and he doing car shows and stuff. So I'm trying to get him on for you, man. I know his people.
Yeah, it's in the third game way.
Yeah,
but I let you come on the show too.
Hey, Fletcher's he a cool guy, man. But D tackle wise, y'all good. But it's the edge, man. I mean, an edge, y'all have Josh Sweat. I mean, yeah, he all right, man. But D Law is better than Josh Sweat.
Is D Law better than Brandon Graham?
Brandon Graham, I always kind of viewed him as a linebacker.
Man, defensive end.
He is.
Always been defensive end.
I always kind of viewed him as like a line. I thought, but yeah. I give Brandon Graham the edge because D Law.
And then go ahead and neutralize those two. So we count that. We put that to the side. Now let's keep going down this.
Yeah.
Better defense.
I still feel like we got, because we still got Osa. He a upcoming, you know what I'm saying, thing. Neville Gallimore. Y'all can't be discounting these boys, man. They wreaked a lot of havoc when they came on.
We have 8 players that can start on anybody's football team.
Them boys are built different, man. See,
I
can't let you run away with it, man. I can't let you run away with it.
We are built different on that. Sweat's a beast. You know, he got paid last year. He's 8.5 sacks. You know, he's getting up there. It really was. He was supposed to be. Everybody knows he's supposed to be a first round talent. Dropped because of knee issues. Yeah. You know, he took that.
I thought it was his heart. No, I'm thinking about his brother. I'm thinking about him.
And it was really just like him having that first year. He just had to get used to being back in football mode. And then the second year, you see him get better. You know, I think he had like 7.5 sacks or 6.5 sacks. Then he boom last year. You know. Yeah. So this year, I'm expecting him to do more. That's why the Eagles paid him, because they expect him to do more too. Barnett, first round pick, you know what I'm saying, has not lived up to the first round label, but he's no bum. You know, without Barnett, Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He made plays in Super Bowl. He's won a ring. You know what I'm saying? Barnett's not no straight trash. We hate Barnett because he's an idiot. Okay? He has penalties at the wrong time every game. Yeah. You know, penalties at the wrong time in every game that makes him an idiot. But in terms of run stopping, defensive end, he's pretty good at that. You know, and he gets to the quarterback every now and then. You know what I'm saying? He does a little thing over there, so he's not a liability, I'll say. Unless he's doing these penalties again this year, then I'm going to be pissed. But, you know, like, for him to come back on a cheaper prove-it type deal, you know, that's good. You know, BG. You know, you got Milton Williams that played DTN.
Yeah, you know, Milton Williams.
Hey, you know about Milton.
Yeah. Y'all had a good pickup with him. But I'm telling you, man.
That'd be tight if they did go out and get Clowney, Richie. I would love that. That'd be amazing. I wanted Clowney for a while now, too. That'd be awesome. That's like
Man, I don't know
icing
about
on the
Clowney,
cake. Then
man.
if we went out and got Clowney, then you had to just give us a trophy week 1.
It's like right now. It's like right now. You might as well get him. You know what I'm saying? Because he been left on the shelf too long. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think they're gonna get Clowney. I don't believe. I don't think Clowney really
I thought
works.
he re-signed with Cleveland.
Nah, Cleveland left him on the shelf, man. I mean, you gotta think Clowney. I mean, Clowney had a good season with the Seahawks, and that's why he was trying to get all that paper. You know what I'm saying? He had a pretty good, okay season with them. But
He played
Clowney,
good on the opposite side of Garrett
you talking about whenever he
in
was with
Cleveland last year.
Cleveland? I mean, that's the thing. You on the opposite side too. You on the
We
opposite
haven't made it
side.
down the rest of our roster on our D line yet, so I can give you that pass. But anybody on our defensive line should get respect.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying? Like these guys are beasts.
I can't give
Hargrave
it to
Pro
you, bro.
Bowler, Fletcher
I
Cox
can't give
Pro
it to
Bowler,
you.
BG Pro Bowler, Sweats Pro Bowler. You know what I'm saying? Like
So
Milton Williams,
we talking about like right now though, right?
those are all
Overall, you
Fletcher's
talking
went
about
to the Pro
overall?
Bowl
Yeah,
last
yeah.
year.
Fletch, was he in the Pro Bowl?
I know Fletch. I said Sweat went
Oh,
last year.
Sweat. Yeah, he went.
Hargrave went last year.
Yeah.
You know, BG went the year before last because he didn't play last year.
I can't give you all this. I can't give it to you,
Listen, my guy, I'm just throwing it out there. You can
man. I'm a
try not
hold
to give
down.
it to me, but you know
I'm a
you
hold
got to
it
give it
down.
to me. We are too deep. We are one of the best defensive lines in the league. You know, so we definitely got the defensive line. And I was saying linebacker might be a spot you guys might be able to make a
Oh
move at.
yeah, man. I already
But tell me
had
your
that.
linebackers. I know Parsons is a beast, so he gets a huge
Yeah,
chunk of that respect.
yeah.
It's Michael Parsons. But who else is with Michael Parsons?
We got Parsons. Leighton Vander Esch gonna be in the mix now. I'm the Cowboy fan that don't really have a lot of faith in
I
LVE.
don't have faith in
You know,
that
like
either.
in my opinion, he a bust because we had him in he was a first round pick. He was amazing in 2018. He man, people would compare had the nerve to really compare him to Brian Urlacher, which I didn't. But he had a
Wow.
great season.
That's
You know
high
what I'm saying?
praise.
That's the praise he was getting in 2018 because he was killing the game. I'm talking about he was dynamic. He was really wreaking heavy. Him and Jalen Smith. After that, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Last
Mhm.
season, which was a contract year for him, he had a good season. He did good. He played a good game against the 49ers. Couldn't really even we can't even, you couldn't tell because we still got our butts whipped there that game. But he had a good game.
Mhm.
So I don't know LVE. Who else we got? We got Jabril Cox. He's coming off injury, but he showed good promise.
I wanted Cox last year.
Yeah, man, he knocked the crap out of Daniel Jones when we played the Giants, man. He had that closing speed. That's one thing that I'm looking forward to seeing more of because he had that closing speed and caught Daniel Jones before he got in the end zone and knocked him out, man. So, what I'm saying? That's good promising talent. Um, so yeah, I feel like our linebacker core is solid with Dan Quinn's system, of course. Dan Quinn is a big reason for that.
Okay.
What about the secondary?
Hold on. Because I didn't say I was giving you the linebacker. I said that was one spot I'll be looking at. I didn't know the rest of
Yeah,
your guys. But you done said Cox. Basically, you got to go your top three, basically.
yeah,
So you got Cox, you got Vander Esch, and you got Parsons. We
yeah,
have N'Kobe Dean, we have Reddick, and we have Kaiser White.
yeah. And we got Damon Clark. I didn't add him in because I don't know if he's gonna play this year. He might be a red shirt year for him, because he had that fusion surgery with his back. So I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. You know what I'm saying? That they flirting with him possibly playing towards the end, but me personally, I'd rather him just sit out for the season, get well, and then come out next season. But we got him too, so we'll see.
I think we had you guys out. You know, Parsons wins as best linebacker on either team. Yes,
Yeah,
Parsons. But then after that, Van Der Esch, I would say Reddick's probably better than Van Der Esch. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a Pro Bowler
Yeah,
too.
Reddick is better. Yeah,
You
Reddick is
know,
better than that Van Der
and
Esch.
then the rookie Cox, I'll say Dean's better than him.
Yeah, we'll
And then
see.
Kaiser White, he had 154 tackles for a nice defense over there in San Diego last year.
They
And he's
defense wasn't good.
yeah,
They, they run defense sucked.
it wasn't his fault. He did his job.
I mean, yeah, he did a good job. He did a
You
good
know?
job. But yeah,
So I think we barely edge you guys. Just off the fact that we know what we get out of Van Der Esch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Cox didn't
all right.
really do nothing last year to be all like, oh, he can
Yeah,
really
but
beat.
I'm giving the linebacker core a W on our end.
How about we give him a split?
We gonna split it. We'll split
Let's
it.
split that one.
'Cause I ain't moving from the linebackers.
And I wasn't moving it. So we're
All
gonna split the linebackers.
right,
Cole got one, I got one for that. So where we at? That
cool.
one we're still 3-1.
You said 3-1.
Is that where we're at? Or 4-1? We got defensive linemen.
Oh, I
We
had
got
gave myself defensive lineman.
what?
I did, man. I wasn't moving from that.
What? Now you're
I
not
wasn't moving
playing
from
fair, Cole.
that.
Now you're not playing fair. You
Told
know
bro.
damn well you guys don't got a better defensive lineman than the Philadelphia Eagles. We too deep, my guy. You can't even give me a solid one deep.
Hey, I know what my players can put on the field. You putting in imaginary numbers with what's his name? With Jordan Davis. I ain't giving you Jordan Davis. We go
He's not even a starter. He's a
Nah,
rotational
man,
guy that's
nah.
dominating. And
He
he's
the
going to do
starter.
his thing.
He
I'm
the
talking
starter on y'all
about
team,
Fletcher
man.
Cox, Hargrave, Sweat, BG.
They gonna
Leave
let
that alone. That's way better than the four that you got over there in Cowboy Land.
hey, we
They
gonna
can really
see,
give
man.
yourself that one. That was a good one.
We
That was a
gonna see
good
what
one.
happens.
Yeah. Cole's capping hard right now. He's
Oh,
capping
dang.
hard.
I'm sticking with it.
He's sticking with it. So Cole doesn't want to give the 2 because he was down 3-1 going into the defense. So he's
Yeah.
like, I'm not going down 5-1. I'm giving it
Our defensive line was dominant, man. They were wreaking havoc.
Were they?
They was, man. See, I can't even add, you know what I'm saying? I'm going by what I seen. And I believe
Let's talk
Sam
about your
Williams.
defense
Yeah,
last year. Let's
yeah.
talk about them. Because they were the number one takeaway defense in the league. But when they weren't taking the ball away, they were getting torched.
You gotta think, man. When we were doing that too, we also were
When you
missing
guys
a lot
weren't
of
taking
players.
away the ball, you guys were losing games.
We also had a lot of backups in the game too. We had a lot of backups.
And he
We
said
were
Diggs
doing the
had one
takeaways with
good
them.
year, still gets burned on the flick, yeah.
Hey,
And
Diggs was
what makes you think that Diggs is going to come back? That was an impressive year by Diggs last year.
yeah.
You really think he can replay that? That's like everything going right for
Man,
you for a year.
do I
Quarterback
believe he
be normally getting 11 interceptions or what he
yeah.
had.
I
You
bet
know,
he still get a lot of them though. I'll tell you why. I believe I'm not gonna say he's gonna get 11 interceptions or more, but I will say he's still gonna be that same person. He's still gonna snag that ball because people gonna still try him. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about how Trayvon Diggs got all those interceptions in the first place. They kept on
Mhm.
trying him. Whatever. They kept on trying him, man. They kept on throwing the ball his way. Diggs is, you know what I'm saying? He's a risk taker. That's what he's trained to do. You know what I'm saying? He trained to go ahead. That's what his defensive coordinators want him to do is to take that risk and get that ball. Because at the end of the day, it's all about turnovers. Turnovers give my quarterback the ball so we can score. So do I believe he'll repeat 11? No, no, no. But I believe he's still gonna snag that ball.
So let's go since we're talking about Diggs. Let's go to the secondary here.
Yeah.
Diggs, Slay, who you think is better?
I mean, it's kind of hard to compare the two because
That
Slay,
young guy.
yeah, Slay doesn't play like Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Slay is you can count Slay
Well, he
as
had 3
locking up.
touchdowns last year, didn't he? 2 or 3?
Yeah, but one of them was a fumble recovery. when y'all played the Lions. Hey, Diggs got. If we're gonna talk about touchdowns, Diggs had 2 touchdowns too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So as far
So
as
we let them cross cancel each other
yeah,
out.
I mean, because they're 2 different type of corners.
Brown, Bradberry.
Brown, off of last season, Brown. Off of last season, Brown.
Last season, when the first
Brown
so
had
many games he was getting burned, and all of Cowboy Nation was saying Brown is the only weak link on our
we
defense
always
right
talk
now.
about Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown is our Derek Barnett.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But Brown, I'm going by last season. Brown had better numbers. Brown
Then
had better
Bradberry.
numbers than Bradberry. How many interceptions Brown had? Like what? 2 or 3?
Bradberry had his highest career for interceptions from last year.
How many he had? Because I really even pay
The
attention.
year before, he was Pro Bowl.
How many interceptions he had? Let me look at his numbers.
I don't recall what it was exactly. If you guys know in the chat, let us know how many interceptions Bradberry got.
Let's see what we got. Because
Fact, James Davis. What
that
up,
is
Philly
true.
fan D?
That's true too, Philly D. Philly
Mhm.
fan D. I mean, hey, that's one thing I hope he
He's like, you
I knew he was gonna bring
burns
that truck up.
Diggs.
Hey,
And he ain't even the best receiver on the Niners.
and that's the thing about Diggs. That double route, that double turn, be shaking him in the shoes, man. He need to work on that in the offseason. But Diggs, I mean, let me get on my soapbox for a second about Diggs, man. And I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it alone.
Your side eye is directed towards Cole.
You know what I'm saying? Diggs had 11 interceptions, man. Pro Football Focus, the only place that's bringing up yards given up. Before then, we didn't care how many yards was given up. That wasn't even a stat until Pro Football Focus brought that up. 11 interceptions,
So yeah,
man.
4 interceptions,
4
2
interceptions. You said
fumble
Bradberry?
recoveries, added 17 pass defenses.
I don't even pay attention to Bradberry. I ain't, he was with them stinking Giants.
That's a nice season.
I mean, it's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
I still take Anthony Brown.
But Brown, no, I need you to come back up with some stats. What the hell Anthony Brown did last year?
All right,
I'm still confused how you even brought him up like that.
Anthony Brown had a solid season, man. Anthony Brown had a solid season. I'm not gonna knock him down like that.
Did he have 4 interceptions? 17 pass breakups.
Let's see. And the thing keep on bringing on Antonio Brown. I'm talking about Anthony Brown. Here you go, right here. So Anthony Brown, he had 3 interceptions. He had 3.
Okay.
He
How
had
many
3.
pass breakups?
Let me open this thing up. All right, dang, hold on. All right, yeah, so he had 3 interceptions. He passed breakups. He had 17.
17-2. Did he have any forced fumbles? I guess that's a tie-breaking stat.
Yeah, he had a forced fumble.
1?
Yeah, he got 1 forced fumble, and I thought he had a touchdown too. I thought he took one to the house.
So he had 1 less
No,
interception
he had no touchdown.
and
Oh,
1 less fumble recovery.
Yep.
So
So they
he's
about
better.
the same. Yes,
But
they
he's
around the same.
2, and Bradberry was number 1. Playing
That
better
ain't good
talent.
though, man. That ain't good though, man. If he had number 1 and doing that,
That is still pretty good.
Anthony
No
Brown was
one
number
gets
2, man.
11 interceptions in a season. That's fairy tale stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you look
Kept
at
trying him, man.
Xavier Howard, right?
Yeah,
Everybody,
Xavier had 10.
huh?
He had 10.
Was that how many he had?
He had 10 in 2020.
Yeah, and everybody's all stoked about that. It's like, that's rare. That don't happen all the time. That's why he got paid.
Yeah.
You know. So saying that, I'm just gonna say this: there's no way I can give you Brown over. I'll get.
They stay close, man. They very similar.
We're
And that's
gonna
a
have
lot
to
for me saying for Anthony Brown.
cash out on the whole Diggs slate because I think Diggs is a really good up and coming, cornerback, but Slay's a proven vet. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I give it to Slay, you know.
So Slay's there, but then Brown, I will let you. Worst case scenario, it's call that even. Even though I still think Bradberry was a starter in the league last year, and he was going against better competition. Still had more numbers, he still had more interceptions, still had more fumble recoveries or forced fumbles. So, but I'll let you have that half. Who's your third corner?
Well, third corner, I can't put in Kelvin Joseph because I ain't seen enough from him. We got Jordan Lewis. Now Jordan Lewis is he alright too. Now I
Who
ain't
the
gonna
hell is
praise
Jordan Lewis?
I ain't gonna praise the dude.
Is
Now.
he a rookie?
No, he ain't no rookie. He been in the league since what 2016, 26, yeah, 2016. He just a slot receiver. He a slot corner. So he do his thing, man. He ain't no world beater.
He's not no
Who y'all?
Avante Maddox.
I give y'all the edge on Maddox.
Okay, so
You
now
know he
with
did.
two,
Even though he did have a good Jordan Lewis had a good season last season too, man.
so we're at 2 corners to one. Let's go to safety. We got Anthony Harris. Who you got?
Man, we got y'all on safety. We got Malik Hooker, J. Ron Curse, and I think we still got Donovan Wilson. So
So who's
I
the
mean
best out of those three? Malik Hooker.
Malik Hooker and Malik Hooker. I say J. Ron Curse is the best. Malik Hooker was still going through injuries. He had an okay season, but J. Ron Curse had a better one.
Okay.
Yeah, J. Ron
I just
Curse
don't feel
had
like we're
2
done with
interceptions.
that. I think our safety position to be continued. Because I do think Anthony Harris, you got to remember, Anthony Harris had a lot of interceptions 2 years
He
ago.
did. He
You know
did.
what I'm saying? He was a
He
Pro
ain't have it
Bowler,
last year.
you know, and he played good down the stretch last year. So I think going into this year, that's why we brought him back again. So
Yeah.
we think we're going to get a better Anthony Harris. You got to realize we got a D line like that, and linebackers come off the end, pass rushers that we're going to have this year.
Yeah.
It's going to make his job a lot easier. Let's
I'm
just say.
just like I said, I got to see what Jonathan Gannon gonna do with this defense, man. Because we can say all this about y'all defense, but if he ain't getting them in the right position, man, we just talking.
But overall, we basically realized the Eagles have a better team than the Cowboys.
Yeah, on
You guys are
paper.
now
We underdogs, man. I told you we the
underdogs.
underdogs, and I love
Yes.
it, man. I love it. I do not want us to be Super Bowl contenders with the media. I want us to
But
lay
you know the
underneath the
Eagles
radar.
are, though.
Yeah, y'all can have it, man. I want us to be underneath the radar, chilling. And then next thing you know, we pumping out. They're gonna be like,
But it's funny,
dang.
though. Every year when you guys are the paper champs, you got to pump in your chest like, oh, we're the team to beat. We got the best roster. Eagles still go to the playoffs,
Yeah,
without the best roster. Now that we have the best roster, it's like, you guys got to give us our love, man.
yeah. Because
You gotta give us our love.
Cowboy fans,
All the Cowboys content
we gonna
creators
talk our
say,
trash, man. we
we
gonna
got
talk
to
our
worry
trash.
about the Eagles this year winning this division
Yeah. And I
and winning the
still
Super
say that. I still say that. Y'all can have the best roster, but it's all about scheme to me, man. What y'all gonna do on that field? Because we could talk about on paper who's
So
better.
-7 games, and look what we did on the field. -7 games. We didn't run the ball for like 7 games.
Yeah.
Then we still ended up the number one rush team. That shows improvement. That shows, adjustments. That shows recognizing your talent.
Yeah. But
Defense
then
wise,
when
we
y'all
can
made it
stop the
to
run early.
yeah,
Once week 7 hit, no one ran for over 100 yards on someone.
until y'all met the Buccaneers.
That was in week 3 or 4 or something like that. I said after week 7.
I'm talking about in the playoffs.
That playoff game was a fluke.
Come on, man. see, we gotta keep it above, man. I'm gonna keep it above. We played
Everything was
horrible in the
horrible in
playoffs,
that
man.
game. Nobody came to play. I don't know what happened. Someone drugged the Eagles team or something because that was not a football team.
Come
You
on,
know,
man.
playing any kind of real football there. Because we did way worse than we did the first time. We didn't even have our shit together. We didn't even have our shit together early in that
Hey,
season,
I mean,
and we
I
played
played the
them
whole
tougher.
season,
You
man.
got to realize, Derek Barnett doesn't get that penalty on Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, that game could have went another way. You know what I'm saying? We could have won that game.
They had this thing tied off at halftime.
Nah.
They were looking at Rams film, you know what I'm saying, when they was in the locker room.
That BG31 bias because Diggs is from Alabama. Yeah. I do like Alabama, my second favorite team, I'm a
See,
USC guy.
I don't fool with Alabama. I'm a Mississippi State guy.
You just gotta put respect on their name.
You know what I'm
Like they've
saying?
earned it.
Yeah, but I'm
Most championships.
they in the SEC.
Saban's the GOAT.
I can't do it. I can't. I go against Alabama every time because I'm Mississippi State, man. We play them every year. I'm not gonna give them no props. Them
I'm
LSU.
USC, man.
You know what I'm saying?
And Alabama disrespected us the other year, like
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
I was really mad about that. For one, why'd you make us the first game of the season against a guy like to come off a championship Alabama? We didn't even have all our recruits yet back at
They were just trying to
USC.
get their feet wet. That's all.
If we don't play that game, we need to play it when USC got a team like this year. You know what I'm saying? Like we
Right.
could have played Alabama this year. Lincoln Riley's about to do some big things for USC.
Yeah, I'm looking
We
forward to
got some
seeing that.
talent. But
The offense definitely gonna be dominant.
So, like I said, Eagles are that team this year. Howie Roseman's definitely out of the doghouse.
Yeah. I give y'all got a better GM,
Better GM, better owner.
I don't know
Because
about
your
the
owner is your GM.
I don't know about the owner. Jerry
He
Jones
is your GM, so if you
better
say he
owner.
sucks there, he has to suck as an owner because he ain't hired nobody to do a better job.
See, GM and owner is different. Owner is, Jerry Jones is the best owner as far as building the brand. You know what I'm saying? But he sucks at GM. He's horrible at GM. I give that to you. And the reason why he's horrible at GM is because he can't fire himself. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. He's not getting rid of himself anytime soon. They're
Exactly.
trying to move him. They be trying to do it. I think Stephen Jones and them are trying to get him out of the hand.
Stephen Jones is the one who is really operating that GM spot. Jerry really ain't doing nothing. So Stephen Jones is worse than Jerry. Because Stephen Jones don't like he don't like to sign, he don't like to pay a lot of players, you know what I'm saying, in free agency. So Stephen Jones is just as worse, man.
That Hooker's a first round bust.
Well, Hooker, he was injured. He had a lot of injuries, but
And that's what someone said.
Yeah, I wouldn't call him a bust because last year he wasn't injured. Last year he played the whole entire season. He had pretty good, impressive numbers. It wasn't all world, but he played good.
Her says they don't do well when they're underdogs. They stink.
Well, the one thing about it is we never. Vegas will still have us winning.
But don't you think it always is like that for the Cowboys? If you guys are the paper champs, that's when you guys win a lot of games. But if you guys aren't the paper champs, those are the years you guys kind of don't do so well.
The Cowboys have been in-season champs. You know what I'm saying? During the season, they doing all the highlights and winning all the games, and then when it comes to the playoffs, that's when we sink, man. Except in 2018. 2018, I believe 2018 we had a better shot than last year because at least in 2018 we won a playoff game and made it to the divisional round, and that's when we, you know what I'm saying, we got smoked. In my opinion, 2018 was a better run than it was this year. At least we won a playoff game that year.
And I did notice you guys do play some pretty good teams this year.
Oh yeah, we playing the Rams. We played the Bucks, and the Bengals the first 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I like the way how they did the schedule because I want the tougher teams in the beginning of the year, just so I can see what we're working with. see what we measure up to. Give our guys, our young guys that exposure at first. You know what I'm saying? And then, okay, we play like this against the Bucks, so we know what we need to work on from there. Oh, the Bengals. We got Jamar Chase over here, so let's see what our secondary can do with him. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, after we go through them hard teams, man, we smooth sailing down the rest of the season. Until we play Green Bay, really. Like after we play the Rams, we kind of smooth sailing. Then we play Green Bay. I got us winning that game, man. I know everybody else ain't, but I got us winning that daggone game.
I'm not worried about Green Bay this year.
Yeah, I'm not really threatened. Aaron Rodgers one thing, but Devontae Adams was a beast, man.
He chose the bag over the championship.
Yeah,
that's how I see Aaron Rodgers. He's like, I'm gonna get paid.
exactly.
What up, Dizzle?
What's going on, Bird Gang 31? What's popping?
Just chilling, talking about the day's news.
Yes.
Bradberry in the building. Had to let the Cowboys know that the Eagles are the team to beat.
Hey, I woke up. It was like 9:30, 10, and then I just started getting these notifications on my phone. I said, "Oh Lord, have mercy, boy! Howie Roseman for president, baby!"
Right?
Woo! Yo, for real. And then they're still, hey, they're still knocking us. Right before this happened, they're saying, "Oh, Eagles are gonna go 9-8, 8-9." Now they still want to say, "Hey, maybe 10 wins." They just any way to hate on Hurts. They don't think he's gonna progress. He's the only one holding us back. So we just gotta wait and see. Put this all together. It's gonna be a problem, man.
How good you think we're gonna be, old Dizzle?
See, I'm gonna say it. We're gonna win 15 games and only lose 2.
Oh.
And I said this before Bradberry. I was saying this. We're still gonna win 15 games and only lose 2. Now it's even confirmed. Like our defense is legit. Hurts is gonna put it together. If Hurts could just throw at least 10% more completion percentage better, which also insists of receivers catching it, which we got better receivers now. So I mean, his season's gonna be it's projected to go up, and nowhere else to go but up, man. So let them hate. You know how we do. We just take the division quietly, and go 15-2, and then we're gonna be the next ones to talk about for the next 3 years. I'm gonna get back to work, BG. I'm on break. I just wanted to pop in and show some love, man.
Much love. Thanks for stopping by, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Already.
Hell yeah, that's my boy. He be destroying me in Madden though.
Hey,
I need to play him.
You on PlayStation, right?
PS5, yeah. I got it on.
Yeah.
I got it on Xbox One too.
Yeah,
I got Xbox One too.
Yeah.
I'm about to figure out a way to put them both up so I can play both because I got some people on Xbox that want to play too.
Yeah, yeah. I'm an Xbox guy right now, man. I ain't got no PS5. Yeah.
Gotta get one. They hard.
Yeah, I need to, man. They hard to get them.
You gotta save up. That's what I had to do. You got to save up. You get those. I'm working on trying to get a second one, so the kids can have one and I can have another one. To put in the studio. My studio is almost done, guys. I was in there, painting some stuff. It's looking real nice, man. We got everything set up, from the table to desk. The only thing I still need really is a new computer. I got one that works, but I want a high-end computer now. I think that'd be a missing piece for this studio to be done. What up, Coach Dante in the building, my guy?
What up, y'all? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all really doing tonight, man?
I'm doing great, man. It's been a great day, Dante. It's been a great day.
It's been always a great day for me every single day, man.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
How you feel about the move today?
I feel like it's a solid move, man. Solid number 2 move. Feel like it's just solid. Someone that can play alongside of Darius Slay. What another one? A man-to-man press corner, man-to-man cornerback. I don't think he's actually a zone corner. I think he gets confused too much in zone. But I think he's a solid number 2. I just give the young players like McPherson and Goodrich more time to develop and learn around some veteran type players. So CB2 is pretty much locked up. I think it's a solid move. That I think the safety position is the only word, but you got the CB2. You got probably the main two slots at cornerback, probably locked up pretty much, but it's a solid move. It's a solid move.
Before the move, where did you rank the Eagles?
What you mean for the move? For I rank
In the division, our
I still,
roster. How good do you think
I
they're
still
going to
thought they were gonna. I still think they were gonna win the division before the move. I still think that they were the better team in the division. But I still think they're gonna struggle against teams in the division. I still think they're gonna struggle. Just by the schedule, I really don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk. To be honest, I don't think it's really gonna be a cakewalk. I know the schedule looks like it's a lot of easy teams on that schedule. The roster looks solid, but the hardest teams to play is in the division. And the teams that know you more are the hardest teams that play. So again, I think you guys gonna be in for. I think you guys gonna win the division, but like I said, I think it's still gonna be tough.
The way you're saying it, I see that you have not refilled out your Eagles application for the year.
What you mean?
We had you on there last year. You're like, that's my team. The Eagles.
Hey man, you already. But
going
like I
back
say,
to
hey,
Texas.
I'm an Eagle
Going back
supporter.
to
But like I
Texas
say,
this year.
I drop number Texan content. Texans is my diehard. That I'm an Eagle supporter, but I drop Texan content.
I got a
I'm on the
prime
Texans.
time game together.
Yep.
Who's gonna win that game, Dante?
Well, y'all are better. The Eagles are a better squad, but the Texans not gonna be pushovers. I guarantee you that they're not gonna be pushovers.
Tell me about the Texans this year. How good did they get? Who'd you guys have?
I think they got better in the draft. I think the draft helps us. I still think we're a couple more years away from making a playoff push. AFC South did get a little weaker, so they kind of helped us out a little bit. On Eagles did get an AJ Brown and Traylon Burks. Really not in top shape yet, but I'm not concerned about that. I think the same issues that Jamar Chase kind of had last year on drop issues, he can fix. It's just it's just issues between him being out of shape. When you're out of shape like that, he hasn't been doing nothing over the summer. He's just been sitting around. Besides his pro day and combine, he hasn't really been doing nothing. So he really had to quick practice to go back inside because he wasn't in shape. So that's not a big concern. But I don't think the Tennessee Titans are nowhere near the same team. They did get Robert Woods, but he's no AJ Brown. The teams are gonna now.
They got Burks. Even though
they got Burks, but he's not gonna
practice.
He got Burks, but he's not gonna be game plan for in the first year. And again, I just think it's gonna be more tough on Derrick Henry now because teams are gonna set up the game plan for him and stack the box now and make Ryan Tannehill beat him. But I think the Texans are gonna be more competitive this year. I think they're not gonna be pushovers, man. I think Davis Mills and all of those guys, they got upside to them, and that defense and Christian Harris, Jalen Petrie. You're gonna see those young guys flying around on the football, and Damian Pierce, that running back from Florida, is just a dog, bro.
He's a beast.
He's gonna play. I got 5 people that's gonna play day one. 5 people that come out of draft that's gonna actually play day one. Actually, starters that's gonna play day one.
Yeah, and I love Christian Harris. That was my linebacker pick. I had him ranked top of the board. The fact that he didn't go in the first round. I understand why they say it, but I'm like, you don't know the player. Because when he get on that football field, that's a straight dog. He's bigger than Dean. He's freaking a little bit less athletic than Lloyd, but he's an overall total package.
Yep. He's faster. He's faster than Devin Lloyd and Dean. He's faster than both of them. He's a 4.4 speed. That's a 4.4 speed guy. Christian Harris is a 4.4 speed guy, so he can run sideline from sideline. So he got everything, like you said, all the intangibles, the cover skills, and he's an awesome blitzer. But that 4.4 speed, to have that as a linebacker, that's impressive.
Yeah, he's good. He's gonna be good. He's gonna be good to go. Yeah, man. Oh, he's at reception bad. I'm like, where'd you go, CG? I'm about to hear what you had to say about your Niners, man.
I'm gonna let y'all have it, man. I'm about to go ahead and get this sleep in. Gotta get into work early. But y'all be
all right.
good,
Hey, thanks for stopping by, my guy. We definitely need to link up soon.
For sure.
All right, big dog. But yeah, man. I think the Eagles, do you see the Eagles being a top 5 team now?
In the NFC got a little weaker. I can see it. It got a little weaker
in the NFL.
Huh?
in the whole NFL.
No. I don't think they're a top 5 team in the NFL. I think it's some teams that are better than them. I think it's some teams that are better than them. I think they're definitely a top 10 team in the NFL, but not a top 5 team. I think it's some teams that are out there really got a better roster and really are better than
Who? I want to
them.
hear these teams.
I think
5 teams. You
okay.
can honestly
I can name 5
head
teams
to
right out the
toe
gate.
better roster than the Eagles.
I'm finna name them. They in 4 of them, and most of them is in the AFC conference. AFC conference. Now, if you talking about NFC, that's no doubt they're a top 5 team in the NFC. But AFC, the Raiders are a better roster. The Broncos, I think, have a better kind of better. Yeah, the Raiders are a better roster. The Raiders are better all around. They got 2 good wide receivers, and they got a great tight end, and they got a quarterback, and they got the quarterback as well, and the defense is stacked up. So again, they got some fire up under there. The Broncos, I think the Broncos defense is better. I think the wide receiving core outside of AJ Brown, I think all wide receivers are.
You said the Broncos are a better team than the Eagles?
I think they're better. I think they're better. I think their roster is better than the Eagles.
They're not even making it out of their own division.
Because that's how tough the division is. I mean, you can say the LA Chargers can't make it up out of that division. That's just how tough the division is right there. So I think the Broncos have the better roster. I think the Chargers, I think they're the better roster. They got better in the offseason. I think the Chargers are how I'm telling you, anybody in the I'm gonna tell you this, BIRDGANG, and no disrespect. I think the AFC West can beat the NFC East head-to-head in head-to-head matchups. I think the NFC West is better than the NFC East and the AFC South. They damn sure better than the AFC South.
It might be the East, the other team, the East. I'm talking about the Eagles, though.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I think
the whole AFC West can beat the Eagles.
I think the whole AFC. I also think the Eagles
we beat the Broncos last year. I know they got
Russ. That's last year. I'm talking about this year. We're going into this year, not last year.
Russ done for us lately.
Yes. Oh, Russ had a pretty good season last year. He had a pretty good season. He was hurt, but he had a pretty good year. He had a pretty good year last year before he got hurt, though.
Russ made a horrible decision to go there.
No, he didn't ask to go there. He was traded there. He didn't ask to go there. He was traded.
So he should have fought. I'm not playing.
He was traded there.
Game over. You need to trade me somebody else.
I don't think he made a horrible decision to go there, but even though he was traded there, I just think that roster I think he's on a better roster. It's just he's in a tough division. That's the problem. I think he's in a tough division.
Jalen Hurts, you can't quantify and say how good he can be or will be this year or any of that. But what you can say is for a fact he never been in the same system 2 years in a row. Right? For a fact that even his first year, Pro Bowl alternate playoffs and 6th overall, and this is every quarterback that ever played the game quarterback. 6th overall in production for a first-year quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Going into his second year. They went out and they got A.J. Brown, his best friend. Huge connection. Last year, they got one of his favorite guys from Alabama, Devontae Smith. Quez Watkins is going to do what Quez Watkins do. We already see him out there grinding. And if he had 700 last year, he can definitely get close to that again this year, if not more. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be that speedster. 3 different type of receivers going to help bonify that position. Then you got Dallas Goedert, one of the best tight ends in the league. Number 1 offensive line. I don't know too many lines that are better than definitely top 3. If not number 1. I think they're number 1. But definitely top 3 in offensive line. Definitely top 3 in defensive line. I don't know too many defensive lines that too deep like the Eagles.
I know a couple of defensive lines that may be better than the Eagles, but yeah.
Linebackers, definitely dramatic upgrade. Dramatic. And secondary, name a better duel at cornerback than Darius Slay and James Bradberry.
Not too many, but
and you gotta add in Maddox. Maddox he played a Pro Bowl caliber type season last year at the slot.
The only player I'm really actually, and I talked about this on ECG's channel. We did have the debate. We will no, it wasn't really a debate because again, all of the cornerbacks that we had up there, we went through our top 5 cornerbacks in the league. Darius Slay was one of them. I got respect for you know the cornerback out got Bradberry, but I think Darius Slay is probably the one that's the elite corner. But again, I like I say, I think that's a great tandem. I don't think James Bradberry is an elite cornerback at all. I just think he's an okay cornerback. He's a
He
very
was a good number
cornerback.
one. He wasn't an elite number one. He
Yeah.
was a good number one. That's an elite number 2.
I wouldn't say the best tandem. I wouldn't put it. Best tandem was when you have elite. He's got to be in a
He's elite number
certain
2
elite.
is what I just said.
He's elite number 2, but not an elite number 1.
And if
Why?
Slay's
He's elite,
elite number
He's a
1.
good 2. Slay is an elite. Now he's an elite. He's an elite 1. I got him as a top 5 corner in the NFL in the league. But because of my respect towards him, I actually like him. I've been liking him since in Detroit. I've been liking Darius Slay since in Detroit. How good he is, but yeah.
Then Harris, former Pro Bowler, he's all right. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know, man. I don't know too many teams, man. For real. So I think it's a better football team than our team this year. Like, if you really look at it, if you have to go position by position starters, offense, defense, the only spot that you can say is not a good player right now is second safety. That's 1 out of 22 positions. So that being said, I don't know very many teams that are in that boat.
I mean, like I said, man, hey, is like I think, like I said again, I think the Chargers are up in the vote. I think the Raiders up in the vote, I think the Broncos up in that scenario. But if you're talking about NFC, I think
Offensive lines, that's where we really feel that boat. You know what I'm saying?
Offensive lines, but far as everything else, I believe the Raiders and all the teams in the AFC West is about right up there with the Eagles team. And like I said again, no disrespect.
The receiving core.
The receiving core. Yes, the
Broncos is as good as the Eagles.
Yes.
Whoa, now we don't agree here.
Yeah, I mean you don't have to agree, but hey,
how the hell you gonna say Jerry Jeudy is even as good as AJ Brown?
He is good. He is good. I know he is. He's probably not as good as AJ Brown, but he is good as Devontae Smith.
Okay,
Devontae Smith only played 1 year.
They're better, and I just gave you our number 1 receiver, AJ Brown. And you said your number 1 receiver on the Broncos, not yours, but on the Broncos.
Cortland Sutton.
He's not better than AJ Brown.
He's a beast. He's just
not
as good as AJ Brown. He's just AJ Brown struggles to stay on the field. He has 2,000 yards receiver, but I mean, again,
in 3 years and 24 touchdowns.
He had just 1,000 yard wide receiving seasons, and 1 year last year he got hurt. So I can't fault him on the injury. But I mean, like I said again, I just think again the Broncos receiving core is that good. It's just that good as well. They got receivers all over the board. I think they're better than the Eagles receiving core. Come on now. I think they match up with the Eagles.
Devontae Smith's better than Jeudy.
I don't think Devontae Smith is better than Jeudy. Not when Jeudy plays. I don't think he's better than Jeudy. I I'm not. I love Devontae Smith.
Patrick.
Who's
that Walker's better than Patrick.
Quez Watkins not even better than Cortland Sutton. They got 4 legit receivers. That's good. The Broncos got Cortland Sutton. Cortland Sutton.
He's not elite.
He's better than Devontae Smith and Quez.
He's not better than AJ Brown. Period.
He's better than both of the other receivers.
AJ wins.
He's better than both of the receivers. He's
Who's your number 2?
My number 2 is Cortland. My number 1 is Cortland Sutton. My number 1 is other number 2 is Jerry Jeudy. Then Tim Patrick. Then they got KJ Hamler, who's a good wide receiver on that.
Okay,
Quez
we
Watkins
got
is just a
Devontae
speedster.
Smith, Quez Watkins, and CASHAPP.
Let's be honest. Quez Watkins is just a speedster. He's just a speedster.
Is he?
Speedster.
He had
Yes, he's just
700
a
yards
speedster.
last year.
He's
And
a
everybody
speedster. He takes the
complaining
top
and
out of the
swears up
division.
and down. He was hoping for a lot of more yards than that.
That Broncos receiving core is just as better.
I don't know, man. I think the Eagles definitely got a better receiver. You came with somebody else, I will give you it. Like, if you came with me at the Rams, maybe. It's like, okay, I can see why you go there. But who?
So the Raiders receiving core is out of that too.
I don't think they got a better receiving core than us.
Devontae Adams is not better. Devontae Adams is not
he
better
the
than
best
AJ Brown?
receiver in the game? Yes.
Yes, by far.
Okay, by far, not really than AJ Brown, because you got to realize Devontae's older than AJ. AJ is only like 24 years old. He's a young buck. He's not even hit his peak.
So he's not
Adams
far better.
is the best receiver, but he's already peaked out.
So he's not better than AJ Brown?
I don't know. Yeah, he is, obviously.
Yeah. All right, they
he's
go right
top
there.
two.
The Raiders.
Right?
You got Hunter Winthrow.
Those two cancel each other out. Who's the next Raiders receiver?
Hunter Winthrow.
I give it to Devontae.
Oh, very gay. Come on, man. But they come.
Hunter Winthrow can't get open like Devontae Smith.
Hunter Winthrow.
Are you
Oh, my God.
Hey, I was asking you the question, bro. I've been asking that question. I've been asking that question like 3 other occasions. Like, I was asking Coach Dante that question. Where would you rank the 49ers? Would you rank them better than the Eagles?
Would I rank them better than the Eagles? Nah, I wouldn't rank the 49ers better than the Eagles. I wouldn't rank them better than the Eagles.
No.
Oh,
not even
better
close.
than the Eagles. I think you can. I think Deebo Samuel has a good case, though. I think
I would do this for every single content creator.
Ayuk and Jennings, bro. And then we got that kid Danny Gray. Oh my God, that kid's speedster.
I will go position by position with any content creator out there, and we can talk about this all offseason long. That's awesome because I don't see very many teams better.
I don't know if you guys are like our division's pretty stacked up, man. It's pretty stacked up. Like, it's tough, but like Coach Dante said, man, the NFC West is tougher than you.
The AFC West,
I was just gonna go on for a little bit before the bad reception.
The AFC West.
Let's go real fast.
Yeah, but I think we're gonna win that division. I think we're gonna win the division this year because the Rams are overrated this year.
Obviously, Jalen Hurts because he played 1 year.
Well, Jalen Hurts played more games, so it's kind of like out of the question because nobody doesn't know what to expect from Trey because he's only played 2.5 games. So that's a question mark to find out where to go because Jalen Hurts got more playing experience, so you're going to go with somebody with the more experience, of course. Realistically, that's how I would look at it because Trey Lance only played 2.5 games.
Mitchell, that's your lead back over there?
Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, and then we just drafted a bunch of running backs. Dude, our running backs are solid, bro. We make them into like some studs.
Miles Sanders.
I don't think Mitchell is better than Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders, okay. But Miles Sanders, when healthy, he's good. He's good. When he's healthy, he's one damn good back. But Mitchell did it pretty well for a 6th rounder, bro. But I'm not disputing Miles Sanders. He's a good back.
You guys got a legit football team. Like, there's a lot of legit teams, and I think that's where you guys think. I'm not hating on no other team. I'm just being real right now.
Oh, dude, our defense is pretty stacked.
Off season of a lifetime, the best off season the Eagles have ever had in life. So it's like that's why I'm pumped up about the Birds. And so now we're at 2. Our quarterback better, our running back better. Receiver, Deebo Samuels, AJ Brown. Who are you going with?
AJ Brown.
Dude, are we going by groups? Are we going by group of receivers, right? Like just groups or just individuals? Which one are we going by?
We're about to pinpoint this out. Let's go.
Well, dude, Deebo Samuel makes everybody better. So it's Deebo Samuel. I don't know why. He carried that
team. Bro. He has an argument. Deebo Samuel has a case, dude. He has a legit case.
He does. He could have been Offensive Player of the Year.
He has a legit case.
I was like this, please, Lord, sweet baby Jesus. Infant baby.
That guy's a complete weapon, bro. Like he makes it hard for
But at the end of the day, we gotta look at facts. Deebo Samuels is great. AJ Brown's great, but AJ's a better receiver than Deebo Samuel.
more of a
Well,
better
Debo
route
Samuel-
runner for sure. But if you're talking all around player, Debo
Debo
is by
Samuel's
far better.
all around player because he plays
All
running
around,
back.
yeah. There's
and
a good
he's not
argument.
really even a running back. The only reason he was flushed into running back is because their running backs were hurt and they only had Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah.
So he had to do extra.
Hey, that's really good.
Yeah, and the lack of depth too, because we didn't trust a lot of the running backs too. So that was the only issue. Because we should have played Trey Sermon, but the coaching staff was being too stupid about it.
He said,
Yeah.
On that Raiders note, he said Devontae Adams will remain same without Rodgers, though. Do you guys think Devontae Adams still putting up number one?
He'll still put up the numbers because of him and Carr. They go way back, but are they going to go further than Green Bay? I don't think so. No disrespect to any of the Raiders fans. I don't think you guys are going further.
Look, to be honest,
how long has he been in the league, Adams?
He's been in the same league as when Carr and him got drafted, but they're going to have great chemistry. It's not going to drop off because they know each other. So that's what makes it so interesting because they went to college together.
The drop off is the difference between Carr and Aaron Rodgers. That's a huge drop off.
But they got more weapons this time. That's the only problem.
Yeah,
this time. So he may not have to do too much at this point of time. If he don't have the
Brown
same
better.
season,
I mean, Brown's a better all-around receiver, but have you seen some of the Niners receivers? Yards after the catch, we got Mr. Ayuk. Ayuk can really – I don't know how Ayuk does it, but –
better than Devontae Smith.
As far as, like, talent-wise, it's hard to make an argument. It seems even, if I had to be honest, because at least with your receiver, he's got one full rookie season, and Ayuk's gotten better throughout the season. So I would say it's a draw. It's hard for me to pick one because I like both.
Who's your third receiver?
But, hey, I got to go, bro. I got to get going. But I was just going to stop by quickly. But definitely appreciate it, man. Catch y'all later.
My guy. You guys go subscribe to my guy, CZ Ruthless. He's on BGN Sports Media, dropping that Niners fire. For sure, go hit him up. Hit that subscribe. But he's already said that's two. Right off the jump. Like, I'm still waiting on that. Who's better? Like,
I mean,
real
like I say, again,
when you go pound for pound, best position at every position, you cannot give me a team that have just as many good players. There's going to be an area where your team falls short than the Eagles.
I understand about that, but hey, man, I think it's a team out there that are better. That are actually better.
I'm more fan. I love having my fan side out, but I am real about the team. I will tell you if they suck. I'll tell you players on the team that suck. Like I told you earlier, TJ Edwards was garbage. Like I will tell you that, but at this time, this offseason, like this schedule, this everything, Eagles are Super Bowl bound.
Eagles are Super Bowl bound.
And I can't even name a team in the NFC East that can stop us.
It's not
NFC. NFC period. That's what I meant.
Well, like I said, I can name a couple that can do it. They can stand in the way. Actually, Tampa Bay in the defending champions.
We almost beat Tampa Bay the first time, and they're not. As
That's
good.
almost. That's not.
And they're not as good
as
as they were last year.
I mean, yes, they are even better. They probably even better. They're even better at the receiver position. They're even better at the receiver because they added Russell Gage. They kept Chris Godwin.
When has Gage been relevant?
Really? Last 2 years in Atlanta? Yes, last 2 years in Atlanta.
Number 2, number 3. Come on,
he's a respectable guy. Come on, man. He's a respectable talent, bro. He's respectable. In Atlanta.
Last year he wasn't on the Falcons. Was he on the Falcons?
No, he was on the Falcons last year. The last couple of years he's been on the Falcons. No, he's been on the Falcons. Last couple of years he's been on the Falcons. He's respectable. He's as a respectable number 3. He's respectable. And Chris Godwin, they got him back. They get him back.
Coming off a major injury.
Coming off a major injury. You say who?
Is he playing in the beginning of the season?
Who you talking about? Chris Godwin?
Yeah.
They still got Russell Gage. That's what they got Russell Gage for. He's
not a number 1.
He's not a number 1. Mike Evans is the number 1. Mike Evans is the number 1 wide receiver over there.
Russell Gage is number 3, 4.
He can play number 2. He can play 2 at sometimes. He can play at number 2.
But
he's still got a good tight end, and they still got Tom Brady. Who I cannot dismiss. Who I never would dismiss as long as Tom Brady on any football team.
I don't know. I think this is the year Tom just doesn't look so great. Says Sutton and Judy are not even close to Smith and Brown. Smith had a better rookie year than both, and AJ is flat out better than all of them.
Hey
What's
man,
your rebuttal?
it's just an
What's your
opinion,
rebuttal?
bro. Just an opinion. I ain't gonna argue back with nobody. It's just my opinion, man. I think Denver can can compete with the Philadelphia Eagles, man. I ain't got nothing
Even if
against
you look at
football talk.
Russ's
It ain't
numbers
gonna get
last
any
year,
serious.
Russ numbers were pretty comparable to Jalen Hurts numbers. I think Jalen had more overall numbers than Russ.
Russ had 25 touchdowns and 6 interceptions last year.
And Jalen Hurts had
It still was
26
good.
touchdowns.
26 touchdowns, but 10 of them came on the ground.
9 interceptions.
Russ had 6
I'm not a
interceptions.
guy that's ever going to separate the two. It's production.
Hey,
What
Russ
you
was
do for
production
my
too.
team.
Russ
You
was
put up
production too.
4,000 yards. You put up 26 touchdowns and 9 interceptions in your first year.
I mean, Russ was productive too before he got injured. 25 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's a solid year before he got hurt.
Okay, who deep what? Brown is better. Exactly. Yeah, he got huge yak yards. That's what Brown is. And see, the biggest thing is not even Brown himself. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. It's not that Brown himself is a top 5 receiver that makes this offense that much better. It's the fact that he's pulling coverage away from these young bucks, the Devontae Smiths, the Quez Watkins, Pascal gonna come in. He's not that old. Pascal only dropped 1 pass. He's pulling coverage from these guys to get these guys that much more open. Like where the Eagles win is we're just deep in every position finally. We let those young players finally develop into players. You know what I'm saying? Like, and now that they're players, they're gonna show production for our team. Like that's why I think people are sleeping on Jalen Hurts playing in the same system twice. I think people are sleeping on that. I think people are sleeping on Quez Watkins in his 3rd year as a receiver. I think people are really sleeping on that because Quez is going to be going against number 3s, linebackers, and safeties. And he's way too fast for that. He's going to be open like 24/7.
Video on that.
And even on the defense side, Jordan Davis, like, I know Jordan Davis is not going to be your starter. You got Fletch, you got Hargraves. But for a plug, rotational piece, Jordan Davis, Milton Williams coming in on that second part of that line, that's amazing. That's awesome.
Yeah.
BG coming back. It's about to get nasty in Philadelphia. It's about to get nasty.
Like I say again, no disrespect to AJ Brown. I'm glad he up out of our division, but again, like I say, man, I think he helps the Eagles out. I think he's a dynamic player. But far as again, I mean, I'm not gonna say no teams out there can't compete with the Eagles because that's just clueless. But again, I think like I say AJ Brown is a pretty solid receiver. It's just health issues. He gotta stay healthy, and he would have been a 1,000-yard receiver if he was healthy last year. He just wasn't healthy last year.
Yeah, are you Diva? Me, but they are a one-trick pony, short catch. Hope to get yak. Okay. We always bet the Ram. Rogers now, Michael does some acid. Who knows? He said Russell Gage is serviceable. Yeah, man. It's gonna be. We're gonna see, guys. It's way too early. I just know right now where we stand in we in May.
Yep.
July, August, September. 4 months away from the season. Howie still got plenty of time to make some more upgrades. The Eagles, if you guys want to be smart, here's a tip from BIRDGANG. Go to your local betting site, whether it's a racetrack, whether you're in Vegas, casino, wherever it is, and go put money on the Eagles going to the bowl this year. First off, put money on the Eagles winning the division straight off the jump. Because with 4 months left to go, if we had anybody else, the team's going to be ridiculous. What happened if the Eagles go out and how we can pull away to get Bates, at safety. Now you're locked up every position. You can't say that there's one position on our team that you're worried about. You know what I'm saying? So, go put that money down on the Eagles right now. I wish I would have put money on the Eagles last week. So I'm going to go do it this week. I wish I would have did it last week before all this stuff happened. the trade and all that. No, I wish I would did it before the draft, to be honest. And then there was better odds than it's going to be tomorrow. But I came out here. We are at 2-hour mark, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to all you guys that stick with us throughout the night. We at 45 likes. Let's go hit that like. Let's get BG to 50 on the way out of here. Subscribe to BIRDGANG31. Subscribe to Coach Dante. Subscribe to Cole Cowboy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to CG Ruthless. Big Play Slay. Everybody that stopped through tonight, make sure you go hit that subscribe on their channel. We're all growing. I love all the content creators, no matter what team you support. You know what I'm saying? So, any final words? We're gonna get up out here, out there. I need to get some.
Like I say, man, appreciate you for always having me on. To talk football, give thoughts, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all come check me out over there. But man, make sure shout out to BIRDGANG31, man. Shout out to BIRDGANG31, man. Shout out to you, man.
Yes, sir. What do you say here? Judy had 38 receptions for 467 yards. Where does this idea that he come from? He has been the worst in the 2020 draft of the first second rounders after Rager. Ooh.
Because he don't be on the field. He don't be on the field though. He stay hurt too much too though. Judy stay hurt too much. That's why his numbers be so low. He be hurt too much.
That's why you can't say
he don't stay on the field. He don't stay on the field. But if he's actually on the field, he has a case. He has an argument.
But hey guys, we're gonna have more content coming up tomorrow. You guys check it out. Big show. Go talk with the two ghosts of Eagles content. Lord Bronson, Philly 500, BG31. We talking about these birds tomorrow night. So make sure you guys come check it out. It's going to be awesome. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. On the road to 3K. Less than 200 away. If you guys know some people that need to know some people about the Eagles, make sure they go subscribe to BIRDGANG31. Trying to hit that 3K mark by June 8th, my year mark for Eagles content. So make sure you guys spread the word, get it out there, hit that like. Much love to all you guys. Fly, Eagles, fly. We out. Peace.